Yeah, choke no joke, you know what it is. Learn from mistakes out right now on all platforms. This one right here is for the mixtape. Let's go. Yo, Nas, I ain't do this for clout. I'm just a real nigga trying to figure you out. How you don't put blood in this Judas mouth. Talking Japanese wine like you fanning out. Blushing at this bitch that disrespects your kid and her earth. Carmen, I know that it hurt.
You know, back then when he made these disparaging remarks and comments about my daughter and created this disgusting visual, there were so many people around him that stayed quiet. They said absolutely nothing.
Carmen, I know that it hurt. You said Pac left us. When rappers that wink at other rappers in the studio, which made me think, yo, what he got on you? And homie in pink, cause at Webster Hall, he didn't stream one link. Yo, y'all glutton for punishment. I'm sick and I'm done with it. If it was part of your plan, Nas, hard my word on it, I'm just your fan. With little celebrity, some say it's just the hate in me. Nah, I'm cut from a cloth. You don't brush shit off. Well, the penthouse of law gotta have a ceiling. Only forgive hoes with sexual healing. And that thought right now is not appealing. With these chicks, with the dicks like Little Nas X, I'm not a fan. You damaged your brand. Yo, Nas, don't ever do that shit again. I'm signing off. Esco stand. Yeah. Choke no joke, you know what it is. You know what it is. Oh yeah, and you nigga, I ain't sorry for shit. I ain't with your boys' games, nigga, I'm with this shit. Wedge. Webster Dictionary defines the word as a substance that is used for splitting wood or rocks. Something causing a breach or separation. It's funny what that lens can capture. Separation. Division.
How y'all having a meeting about Jay without? Nope, not drawers right there. Nobody told me nothing. How come y'all having a marketing meeting without Jay? Without Jay without? I don't get it. It's 10:30 in the morning. Now you want to get Leon? Please go get her.
No, actually, I was just gonna go to the restroom. I'll be right back.
Why are you leaving? I'm asking a question.
She doesn't have an answer.
Well, I'm wondering what line of thought is it? What pattern is it? John McNeely and all of y'all that y'all have my biggest artists here, and y'all in here, y'all Def Jam staff is dealing with Jay's marketing without me. Please explain that to me, because this seems treacherous.
And animosity.
What you mean bullshit? The fuck? Y'all niggas having meetings about my artist without calling me? It ain't no bullshit. It ain't no bullshit. Man, look, oh y'all look, everybody here is ashamed of y'all. Who wants to work under a cow?
We don't have to.
Cow!
I ain't with your boys' games, nigga, I'm with the shit. I'm nothing like Nas, I'm with the shit. I'm more like Jungle, wanting to bust your shit. But bro got me on chill. He said I'm illmatic, with the static, with the ratchets. Let's go to Brooklyn, cause he gotta have it. School days, would've called you faggot and smoked you like a Spike Lee joint. Yo, the greatest of all timers, got hit with all timers. You buster, nigga, your mic with the shine. Knockout. Yeah, one-liners, give you a reason to be a one-eyer without reasonable doubt. You been a liar. You headache king, Jazzo inspired, rape Damon.
So they trying to take our franchise from us. That's what they trying to do. Make this beef with. They trying to. I bet you they're staging this beef with us. Trust me. Trust me.
It was all about the power to, to get rid of Dame Dash, and take Jay-Z to the next level without Dame. And it was, Dame should stop blaming Leo and Todd Moskowitz and start blaming Steve Stoute.
You know about the Scarface party and all that? How they make sure house on in Puerto Rico? He's gonna be there performing, but they're doing something with them.
Who, Jay?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. He's gonna be out there for that. With the release of the Scarface DVD.
Jay's performing for that?
And I don't need 2 lips to blow this like a trumpet, you dumb shit. This is an unusual musical. I conducted you looking at the black Warren Buffett, so all critics can duck sick. I don't care if you see the Lawrence Tucker or you Bill O'Reilly. You only rallied me up for 3 years. They had me peeing out in the cup. Now they about to free me up. What you think I'm gonna be? What? Rehabilitated? Man, I still feel hatred. I'm young, black, and rich, so they wanna strip me naked. But you never had me like Christina Aguilera. But catch me at the West Side driving like Halle Berry or the West. Fuck it. Peace and love, y'all. The Black Album on the way.
And then we doing our party, so.
Following Steve Stoute's direction.
And what was Steve Stout telling you to do?
He walked me through how to get rid. His plan was to get rid of Dame Dash.
He told you that.
That was the plan.
Okay.
Rape Dame and Chris, they ran the lion through the rock and the fire. Damn, you cold. Built the nation, the prop back home. How you the king of LA when Cube is home? How you bang in LA after Nip is gone? Mr. Smith, yeah, I'm nice with the gift too. The double entendres got those too. Your wisdom, knowledge, that I'm king too. I'm sorry I met the other side of you. Yeah. That's the gift and the curse. I'm Christ from birth. From the hearse to the dirt. Fake niggas claim hurt. So I stay on my bullshit like I'm dirt. And never shy. Let my feelings fly. Let's go. Cause we all die. Yeah. Like your beds. Nigga, I'm here. Only fear I have is truth not be told. We all get old. It's choke, no joke. Y'all already know. Let's go. Choke, no joke. You already know. Learn from mistakes out right now on all platforms. This for the mixtape. The 50-year-old platinum virgin. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry.
Welcome to AMC Theater 11. Enjoy your show.
Yo, Lee. Run the rail.
Jay told me in no certain terms that, you know, no rapper can really afford to look bad in front of him. So it's almost like we gotta blackball him.
Shout out to Jay-Z for seeing the big picture here.
Yeah, and it was a hard pill to swallow.
Tariq, you kill the weeds, not the seeds that grow the trees. And as long as you alive, Dame should have a milli. Fuck you mean bleed. Nigga, don't get me started. You know I'm retarded and lion-hearted. You flipped on your peeps for those peoples in them white sheets. Like you pro-black. We pass kneeling, how you shit on cap.
Did you kneel to what you stand?
What?
Did you kneel to what you stand?
Okay. I think we've passed kneeling.
Nigga, you got the check. The pros went back, and that's no cap. Leaving cap with no salary cap. Your son said you his dad, and you never threw him a pass. Watching his siblings in the stands. Say lips, say no, say hands. You say the kid is not your son. They call you Hov, it must be immaculate conception. Immaculate conception. What? Choke no joke. 2023. It's all me. You hear me? Choked it. Choked it. You already know what it is. Let's go. Yo, Kanye, you better stop playing with Jesus Christ too. You get it next. Don't think we forgot about the devil in the red dress. You'll get dressed next. Yeah. I already smoked you once in quad. You'll get it too.
Choke no joke, Chicky choke no joke. Choke no joke, Chicky choke no joke. Don't get me started. You know I'm retarded and lion-hearted. You flipped on your peeps. For Steve Clout Stout and them peoples with them white sheets. Talking you pro-black. We pass nailing. How you shit on cat. Man, choke no joke, y'all know what it is, man. I've been getting so many hits about Steve Clout Stout. This nigga go, yo, this dude, man, it's all, oh, these are the new choke no joke hoodies. You know what I mean? Get you one. ChokeNoJokeProductions.com. You know what I mean? Y'all call him Steve Clout from now on. Leave those in his comments. Steve Clout. Not Steve Stout. Steve Clout. Steve Clout Stout. Yo, this dude's let me tell y'all, man. Oh, I'm gonna have fun tonight. You see, I broke out the Baileys for this clown. Because we don't drink Ace of Piss over here, goddamn it. Yo, let me tell y'all, man. No, I got notes for this motherfucker. Tariq, you don't kill the seeds. Choke no joke. Oh, I forgot I got my guest in the building tonight. You know what I mean? I hope they ain't no Steve Stout fans. Yo, CL, hit the mute button.
Shout out to Steve Stout. You put niggas on blast. that shit is sharp, nigga. Be getting niggas to talk, boy.
Hey, man.
Why you think that is, though? Why you think they come out for saying it's sharp and they go on other things? They don't say nothing.
You know what? I don't know. I think after Cat Williams set the precedent for everybody to go up there and want to start talking crazy.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga Steve Stout. So you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I ain't gonna talk to you about him. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't, you know, I don't want you to you know how 50 is, you know what I'm saying? Yo, that nigga was you standing next to that nigga.
Let me tell you something, Cho. You got a lot of years. You got a lot of told stories and untold stories. So you have a little bit more of a authority to say certain things. You know,
right?
Because you've seen a lot of people come from nothing to something and back to whatever. Right. So, you know,
yeah, man. Well, first and foremost, let me get you to introduce yourself to the people.
Oh, no doubt. By the way, DJ Swerve, I think he's stepping up. A peace of love to the people.
Yeah, he is. I'm gonna bring him on in a second. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, and then I'm gonna bring him on.
All right, what's up, world? It's your boy CL representing Digiwaxx Media worldwide. You know, just chop off the block. Love this music shit, even though it don't love you back. And constant innovator, man. Always trying to create something new, do something new. But enjoy this and enjoy the culture and elevate it. So I'm honored to be here.
Tell the people what's Digiwaxx.
Digiwaxx is the music. Man, what are we now, man? We've been so many things over the years, you know. But we're primarily a music marketing agency, man. We started out as a digital record pool. Shout out to all the DJs out there. You know, we started out as a digital record pool, and it blew up, man. We were the first ones to do it, and it pioneered us into becoming a different type of music marketing agency where we was bridging between a lot of tech and culture. So Microsoft, Samsung, and all types of brands is helping them connect with DJs and helping DJs make money from them back. And that took us into breaking more records, man. Shout out to all the artists that we worked with over the years. I don't care if it was Fab, Nate Dogg, Little Mo. We can even go back to that. Early Outkast, early you know, I've been doing this since 95, been blessed. But we were able to take a lot of artists that were unknown to being known. And it's a part of our legacy, man. Mims is definitely one of those artists. Jason Derulo. Shout out to even Fabio Foreign and Lil TJ and Polo G. And many others, man. I mean, it's like having too many baseball cards and video games. You can't remember them all. But
what was your partner's name that started out with you? They used to always wear the goddamn shades.
Drew Edgar.
No, that ain't not Drew.
Oh, you talking about Big U?
Big U. Shout out to my man.
Yeah. Big U with shades in the damn black. I don't know what's up with that, but that's my man.
Right.
Shout out to Will too. Shout out to Will Gordon, aka Strong. And everybody's a part of, like, you know, there's a lot of people that have been down and helped us play a role in the culture.
Right. So tell me about this brother right here I'm about to bring on.
Shout out to DJ Swerve, man. DJ Swerve's been doing his thing as a DJ for I don't even know how many years, man. He's a original DJ from the original block, Cedric Boulevard, Cedric Ave, right around the corner from it. But this is a DJ that does it all, man. DJs, engineers, helps run one of the biggest DJ networks called the Fleet DJs. Also is the head engineer at Matrix Studios. Shout out to the Matrix Studios down on Wall Street, right off of Wall Street. And just a solid Digiwaxx member in general. You know what I mean? So shout out to DJ Swerve, a.k.a. Swerve Hits.
Swerve Hits, what up? Take it off mute.
Hey, what's going on, Choke?
What's good? How you doing, man?
Yeah. What's going on with you, man? Thank you for, I always check out your platform. Thank you for having me. Thank you, CL. Yeah, man, I'm actually celebrating 30 years this year in the game.
30 years. So what start is that? 94, 93?
96.
96?
Around 96, yeah. Met CL at Crave Records, and yeah, met him back then, and what solidified, is beyond his music industry with me and CL, man. When I lost my mother, he was him and Eric, which is another person that CL connect me to that worked at Job Records, and that had a situation. He put me on with helping Derek Coleman with a record label that he had going at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Called On Point Records. But them two brothers came to a family function when my mom passed, basically to the wake. And from that point on, I told CL, yo, whatever he need, man, whatever you got going on. And plus, I was very happy for him starting the company Digiwaxx back in like 98, 98, 99. So I saluted him on that. And he was a friend after that. It wasn't no just music business stuff, you know what I'm saying? Got to know his family, his beautiful daughters, been to his house, ate dinner at the dinner table and all that. And you know, it's this my buddy right here. This my guy,
Yeah, when you ate at his house, was the macaroni all soggy, the peas all mush? And
we ain't had that. We ain't had that. We ain't had it. We had something else. But,
stupid, yo. That shit is stupid.
You try to play it off like you think you can by saying that it was good.
You
Man, you being polite.
I'm keep it real. Jamaicans we try to make Jamaicans try to make mac and cheese, but we be fucking that shit up. You know, we good at rice and peas, man.
Yeah, stick to the rice and peas in the road, T-Mine. So, let me ask y'all. So, since the game done changed from analog to digital, because y'all been around since the analog, how do you miss the days of getting the boxes of records and or is it much better now where you ain't got to carry shit?
Well, I'm gonna keep it real, man. There's so much bullshit out here now, digitally. You know what I mean? I remember I miss quality control to a degree. Now, I'm gonna keep it real. There's a good and a bad part to that. Some people quality control was like, listen, all my people gonna do all the music, trash or not, which was whack quality control. But then you have real people that was really about that music, real labels that was really about that music, and they was giving you hits. And now you definitely gotta go and digital dig to find that flavor. So it's a good and a bad. I mean, the good part is you got access to more, but it's a lot of trash out there, man. And I don't see more people dancing. I see less.
Well, people don't dance no more since I don't even know how long ago. But
I mean, I'm an active DJ. I got a residency in the Bronx, and I play on a Friday, Saturday night. But the people that do dance is people around our age that be there. Some of the younger people, but they want to hear the new, I call it ratchet music, and they not dancing with each other. It's usually the girls dancing and popping they behinds on other girls and stuff like that. So it's definitely different. But I'm gonna say to my back is a little bit better. It's messed up with them records and the crates and carrying all that back in the day. But my back really appreciate technology. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, and you got 2 years to your 30th anniversary. I was doing the math because I know my 30th is coming up, and I say 95. So if you say 94, you got 2 more years. So
okay. So 94 is when
you said 96.
Yeah, well, I said 96 is when I started with the label situation, but 94 is when I brought out my first mixtape called Showtime. So I got into the mixtape game and with the streets in 94. So around
okay, well then you at 30 then right now then with the mixtape.
Yeah, I just don't know what month I started with the mixtape thing, but this the year.
All right, so let me ask you, huh?
Maybe go get my Appleton, man. I need a drink. Anyway, go ahead.
So let me ask y'all who right now, if y'all gotta say and within the music that came through y'all system right now, if you got 3 hot records, what's the 3 hottest records right now?
That's an excellent question. Right now, who's on fire? Them Beyonce remixes on fire right now. I don't care what nobody want to say. Texas Hold'em, the remixes is on fire for Beyonce. Ain't no way anybody can say anything else. I mean, Swerve, as a DJ that's spinning the residency, do you have to play Beyonce Texas Hold'em?
Have you asking me? Do I have to play, or have I played it yet?
A remix version, or have you
They
played?
hitting like that yet everywhere, but it is a hot record.
I haven't played it yet. To be honest, nobody has
Number one record on the Hot 100.
I know. Nobody has asked me.
Right.
Nobody's asked. Nobody.
Like when it first dropped, I listened to it and automatic. I know a hit when I hear it. Right. I'm like, oh, this shit gonna go. Right. And I got on YouTube. I got on Instagram. I said, yo, this Beyonce record's hot. This, that, and other. It's a go. Right. No, not soon after then I said that. Here come motherfuckers with TikTok dances and everything else. But the shit is a hard record. I'm not gonna lie. But when I went to a Chris Brown concert, I put the Beyonce joint on the speaker, and I played it loud walking out the joint, and I wanted to see what people's reaction was. Niggas wasn't up on it yet. By like a week later, 2 weeks later, it started hitting. So I guarantee if you play it, they gonna vibe to it.
Oh no, yeah, definitely. They'll vibe to it. But it's like certain joints. I'm like, there's certain joints that I feel I play that I think is going, do something. And I know is with the TikTok thing is a dance to it. They starting to line dance to that already.
Yeah, yeah.
Line dance already with that. So I know, if it's a crowd of people, if it's that type, because the place I'm at is a restaurant, so it's not really a club. Like it has a real chill, elegant, upscale vibe.
Right.
Restaurant. So they have little areas where they do they dancing at, but it's not like 50 people on the floor because there's not that much room to do that. Like it could be 5-10 people in the place. CL been there. He's seen what's up. I'm saying? TVs everywhere, sports, whatever is playing on TV. Everybody's into their hookahs and their drinks and the food, stuff like that. And that if they get too much of that rum punch, because that's what they sell there. That rum punch is a killer. You had 2 of those, you be leaning.
All right, so give me like 2 other songs. What's your go-to song when it's dead? And you,
I tell you, one that is definitely had people moving. The Jack Harlow joint, definitely.
What song is it? What's it called?
The Whips and Chains.
Okay.
That's moving. And I know CL mentioned the other day that came down on the charts because it was number 1. I think it's around number 3 now, something like that.
Yeah.
What's another record here? Okay.
So I'm just gonna go for what's the hottest records downloaded right now. Digiwaxx. Number 1, Cardi B's on fire. She got that new record. Like what? That's the number 1 record downloading right now on Digiwaxx. I'm getting alerts on it.
Is that because it's new and it's Cardi, or is that because it's hot? Because I listened to it. I ain't grab me out the door.
It ain't grab me neither. I only go off for the energy of these DJs downloading it. I'm gonna tell you, they're not downloading it if it ain't hot. They don't have to. And for them, I'm not saying it's hot. Huh?
I don't believe that because it's a Cardi record, and the chicks love Cardi, so you could play any Cardi, and they want it. So they gotta get it.
They got it. This is what I'm saying. So what are you saying?
So that'll make it hot. Like what's the last record? That shit was garbage.
It was garbage, but I'm just gonna. It may not be hot for us, but it's getting downloads. What can I say?
Right, because it's Cardi.
So what about the Everybody record? Yeah, it's still moving. I mean, it still goes when I play it.
The Everybody record from
Nicki.
It ain't downloading like that right now. There's a lot of shit that's killing that.
But that
record's hot in the club right now.
That's a hot record though.
Yeah, that record's fire in the club. Shout out to Nicki got bangers on her joint. I feel like the problem is the attention to detail with promotion. We move so fast from music these days. We don't really the attention to detail. She got that "Fuck the Club Up" song too.
Right.
Fire from jump. I feel like you have to stick with these songs and really put the emphasis on it because it do take time to break through. Like we're gonna see if Cardi's hot in a month. I'll give you that, show. We'll see. 1 month from now, it might not be there.
What the Everybody record? Because it already had a month.
Not everybody. He's talking about the Cardi record.
Oh, the Cardi.
There's so much stuff. The number 2 hottest record on Digiwaxx right now was Grammy Party by the Baby. Brand new.
Yet.
Number 3, Mary J. Blige, Gone Forever featuring Remy Ma. Number 4, Texas Hold'em, Beyonce. Number 5, Sukiyana featuring Vibes Cartel, Static, and Johnny Blaze, Pilates.
Oh my gosh. Word.
But you gotta look.
Yeah, see, that sounds like a 106 in Park list. Who did that? That plays Kelly G. Like,
you are stupid. Shout out to Kelly G. You know what's crazy? When's the last time you? All right, maybe Honey Baby might have been like the one of those. It's like Honey Baby, and what's the other girl that won the Grammys? Them type of records that take time over months to break up and blow up.
I played a Honey Baby. I play that.
Yeah, but look at where it was.
So who's the top 3 females right now?
Rap, or we talking about in general?
Rap.
I'm gonna Swerve go that. Go Swerve. That's you.
The top.
This nigga is a politician over here, boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right at it. Let me know. I'll go right into it, man.
I mean, they say Red is, but I mean, okay.
Who's Red? Sexy Red?
Yeah, I don't say the sexy. I just say Red.
Oh, okay. But we talking about we just saw her stage name Sexy Red. Go ahead.
Yeah, Red.
That's one.
But you said right now hottest. And there's new ones, right? New girls.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like Scarlett, but she needs, she still gotta pick it up, keep it up. Scarlett.
I think Scarlett be picking the wrong songs. I'm telling you, that girl, yo, she got this one song. Let me see if I still got that.
The Blick joint?
No, it's like she ain't even rapping. She like singing.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, this shit is hard. Not that shit. No, not
She
that.
got 3 joints, the Blick, and the first one, that they put out. Other stuff is like little freestyles or whatever. I don't know if it's a song.
It's so crazy. So we say, who's the hottest female artist right now?
So he said Sexy Red, Scarlett, and who else? That's it?
If I have to say, is Spice, Ice Spice?
I would say she's definitely yeah.
Look, the top 3.
Somebody in this side, they saying Doja Cat.
The top 3 ain't even who I like. Or I don't know if any of us are like going crazy for them, but you gotta respect it. I think you had 2 of them, which are Sexy Red and Ice Spice. I can't front on them.
Yeah, they are the hottest. Like they
Cola Ray has a run in there too. But
yes, Cola Ray. She's one of my favorites right now.
She's incredible.
Yeah,
you can't front on what's her name. She hot right now too. Lotto's on their ass. And
Lotto too, she's hot too. It's a lot of hot females, man.
There are a lot, man.
Too, bro.
And shout out to Sweetie, got one of the 5. Sweetie doing so.
And Sweetie, she's.
It's a rider. It's a rider.
I don't even consider a rapper, but she is.
She's hot right now.
Yeah. Yes, a lot of them, man.
And we're not even talking about Nicki. Nicki album, I think, is underrated. I think it's one of the best.
But he mentioned new, like new.
No.
I'm saying hot, like relevant, hot right now. Not necessarily new artists, but like that's in the conversation right now. And Nicki is definitely in that conversation. Because sometimes when I get in the car, her shit, I don't listen to radio like that. But when I get in the car, I go to terrestrial radio, then I go to satellite radio, and I'm just listening to see what they playing. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask y'all a question. What do y'all think about Tierra Whack?
I don't know her.
Okay.
Glorilla, somebody put in here.
Glorilla definitely.
The first joint she had was good. Everything in between up into the new joint is good. Yo Glow or whatever, AO, whatever the fuck it is. but that one is hot too.
What about what's her name? She's like on the fence. She's not really a rapper though, so I'm not even gonna mention her, but she's fire right now. Scissor, you know what I mean? She ain't a rapper though, so I'm not gonna put her in there. She got two songs. She's doing her thing.
All
man.
right, so let's we got the rap. Let's go R&B females. Her.
Oh, definitely her.
Her is she's dope, but she right now Money Long running it. Come on, man. You ain't see all them challenges. She's killing them. Money Long. She got yeah. Come on, chat. Y'all gotta help me out. What they saying? Money Long.
I'll tell you right now with the Summer Walker, definitely.
Okay, yeah, Summer Walker's killing them.
So you got Scissor, you got Summer Walker. I like her. Ella May, she's hot, but she's not relevant hot, but she got dope. She's in the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Who else we got right now?
Well,
because we in a new era now, so it's like a shift. When we was little, we had the Michaels, the Whitneys, the Princes, and all that. Then our eras, the Beyoncés, and all that. So now it's like a passing of the torch. You know what I'm saying? So who's going to be around long term? You know what I'm saying? Is the
my question to you is: this the year for the comeback for R&B?
It started off with Puff, yeah. It started off with that Love album was all right.
It was a great album, to be honest with you. The Love album was a great album. Yeah. I mean, that's just a crazy story. How Hollywood it just
that shit just like this. That shit was number one. That Scandal came out, and then it's like the album never even existed.
It's like they jam Puff up on some other, that's just you gotta watch out. But he even has some dope artists on there, man. What's her name? She was fire. And she wrote for Billy Ray Cyrus on what's her name? She's dope, man. I'm forgetting her name, but she's incredible. She's another one. But you got people that's like threading the line, like Tyler's fire. And I feel it's Anna Piano, but it's R&B. It's got soul to it. Mm-hmm. She's doing her thing, man. Like we said, Honey Baby's dope. What's her name came out with the record that went number one? She's on Epic. What's her name? Swerve. Ah man, I can't remember. Yeah, she went number one, and she won a Grammy, and she blew up at the Grammys. Black girl did her thing. We know her. We just can't remember her right now.
I know we talking the
Victoria Monet
Digiwaxx list, but Beyonce's number one on that Billboard 100.
This is what I'm saying. What we come on, man.
You got Jack Harlow. That Loving on Me is number 3.
Yeah, it dropped because it was up there. It dropped, but it's been up there for a while, for like 2 months.
And you got SZA. She got 2 songs in the top 10.
And this
the Snooze record and Saturn record just hit in at number 6.
Let me ask y'all a question on that. Has SZA found her stride? Has she found her sound? In your opinion?
I don't know. I don't think so yet.
I mean, I'm glad that she's been on a chart within the top 10 for at least about a year. Am I right, CL?
I mean, yeah, and I feel like I don't know. She sounds like her own thing going on now. Because that Saturn record is sort of maybe be like, that's her sound. She got it.
I gotta listen to that. I gotta listen to this album. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta listen to it. Because I ain't listened to it yet. Because maybe she have come into her own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would say this. She's carrying a torch right now for the label.
Listen, 2 songs in the top 100. In the top 10.
That's big. And this ain't her first album.
Right.
We ain't talking albums. We just talking singles.
Yeah.
That's right.
But she's carrying the torch now. Before it was Kendrick, but now Kendrick is no longer over there now. So who's a front runner? It's her.
She is.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
is.
She the franchise.
Yes, she is. She's balling. Straight music. She's balling. And she's putting records out. Kendrick wouldn't put out music but so often. She ain't scared. She letting them fly. And
Yeah.
I respect that.
And they hit.
I respect Kendrick's game too. He plays a different game. But for us that are like, you know, we're music, we into this shit. We want more, not less.
Right. All right. So let's slide over to the fellas. Right now, let's go. Let's keep it old school for a second, or 90s, or golden era, early 2000s. Who from our era is still relevant today?
Buster, Fat Joe.
Fat Joe, how Fat Joe relevant? Musically?
I mean,
yeah, explain that.
He ain't come out with nothing in the past couple of months. Did he drop something last year, or was featured on something last year? I thought if you talking just music in the past couple of months, no. But Buster, yeah.
Couple of years. What do you mean? Months. What's his last hit record?
His last hit was it wasn't last year, probably the year before. I can't think off top.
He had a hit record in the last 2 years.
I ain't gonna say it was a hit.
Fat Joe?
I ain't gonna say it was a hit.
He been featured on some.
I can't help you here, so I don't know.
No,
Yeah,
I mean he been featured on some shit.
Yeah, I mean he hasn't had his own bust out breakout joint, but
you do more features.
His last record is him and Remy.
Yeah, okay.
Him and Remy is their last record.
So that was maybe 3 years ago, right? About good 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Remy been home for 7 years and 6 summers.
So I was gonna say
10 summers and 15 winners, and we ain't get an album yet.
I mean, Fab is another one.
Fab killing him.
Fab would be.
He stayed killing him. I gotta give it up, even though I gotta give Kanye his credit. I've got to give Kanye his credit.
Kanye definitely one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't he number 2 right
Kanye.
now? Yo, Kanye ill. Let me tell you why. Fuck the music, man. This man did a listening tour. I went to the joint in Long Island at USB or UBS Arena. He made all through the whole tour. They had no production, nothing on stage, just him and Ty Dolla $ign. His daughter came out. All they did was play the album. They made over $12 million just doing listening sessions. It's unheard of. Never been done before. Reinvented the game again. Went on a Super Bowl, did a commercial in a car, sold over $19 million worth of clothing within a 3-day period.
Mm-hmm.
The name of the game is making money. Fuck all of this other shit. Mm-hmm. Niggas is making money. And I don't see how other artists ain't picked up on it yet. I haven't seen no Netflix. I don't see niggas even doing. If you can't do arenas, right? Let's say you can't do what he does. Why you ain't doing movie theaters? If you can't do a commercial on the Super Bowl, why you ain't doing it during the NBA or on Tubi? What do we do? I'm just saying that he's showing y'all how to make the money, and niggas is still doing.
And he's telling the truth. He's telling whatever goes on behind closed doors. He's letting us know.
He's doing it against the grain. Exactly.
He's like, yo, listen, I'm gonna smack them in their face, and I'm gonna still show y'all what's up. They still gonna want me. They still need me.
Somebody said Jeezy.
Is he still? Hold on, that album was fire. Shout out, that album was dope. It was
out last year.
Unmarketed though. Again, don't got the team and ain't thinking about how to make money. He's stunting all the. We all stunting and stunting. Fuck that shit's over, man. We did all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Drank all the liquor. We drank all the liquor.
Yeah,
all the
I don't even know why niggas still wear jewelry, bro. Even the young niggas. Like we already learned that the jury was bullshitted. Like these motherfucking out of the country motherfuckers is just robbing niggas. Like and they still buying that shit.
You know, it's part of the starter rap kit.
Nah, man.
Not when you get educated, bro. We came too far, bro. It's like black people still killing black people. Why are we still killing each other, bro? Like,
nigga, I'm so agreeing with you. Shout out to EYL. Shout out to EYL. Shout out to all the other cats that's on social media giving you the game every day. How do we not know? Like, we have nowhere else to go but conscious rap, by the way. This other shit is a rap. This is it. I'm just letting y'all know. This is the end of the era, bro. We have nowhere else to go but to get our shit together. We have hit the bottom. It's over. It's over, man. And I'm excited. I'm tired, man. We've been running around here broke, fronting, and getting everybody else rich. I cannot wait to see us actually buy a building.
Right. The Chain Game album, State Property 2. All right, so who's the hottest? Who's hot right now? It don't matter because Nas going that conversation we talked about too.
What level we talking about?
Being relevant.
What level you talking about? We talking like real
like
hip-hop,
who got hot records, who's on fire right now. It don't matter the age.
So because hip hop's so subgenred out. You got that mainstream hip hop, right? And even just for New York, like people tell you French is on fire right now. They like their French project. People tell you that they're feeling if you're in the West, they're gonna tell you they feeling what's the name album that just came out? Schoolboy Q. They're gonna tell you that. That's like right. I'm checking out that kid UFO Thief from the east side, from the east side of Harlem, UFO Thief. That kid barred up, fire. Now that's that 89.9. That's my personal style of hip hop is barred up. I'm a Jay-Z guy. I'm a Nas guy. I'm a guy that like,
food for thought, something to make you think.
Right.
And cut you up at the same time. I like Saigon. I like MCs. That's my personal. But the mainstream stuff, I mean, they're gonna tell you Ye album's hot if you into the fashion thing. I went to the Ye concert. It was all fashioned out. I was like, this is crazy. This ain't even my crowd because I'm in there with the hoodie. I'm going in there me. But everybody got something different. But if you look at the numbers and what's moving, I'm gonna say Ye, French, Schoolboy Q. I'm also gonna say people are talking about the baby's new joint, so he's still relevant. People are talking about Quavo's new single. They're talking about Offset new single, which almost went number one. If it didn't, it was real close. And I used the Buster beat again. People are talking about what's them two girls that we just damn, I forgot their names.
The two what?
The two new girls out of Atlanta. That got the streets on fire. They like a city girl with the Atlanta version. They moving. They on Epic. Shout out to them. I'm just saying that hip hop is now so big that it ain't even in one bag. We used to be able to put this shit on one chart. You can't do that no more.
Somebody say Don Tripp has one of the hottest joints out right now.
Gotta check it out. Shout out to you because we don't even know about it. Good stuff.
What's the name? They could tell you the name.
Mooney Long. What's the name of the Don Tripp song?
Don Tripp.
Who's Mooney Long?
Money Long is a girl I was telling you about. She got that song that's on fire, man. Shout out to the social media because that's like where that record, The Challenge, is out of control. Usher new album. Shout out to the Usher joint.
It came out?
Yeah. Came out Super Bowl.
Right after the Super Bowl, yeah.
Oh, okay. I ain't know.
He got a record on there. I think it's called Atlanta or Home or something. That shit is out of control.
The Atlanta anthem joint.
Yeah. Fire.
All right, now let me put you on the spots.
Okay.
Right now, who are the top 5 DJs that's probably everybody's booking? No matter east, west, north, south, no matter.
I'm gonna let Swerve go over that one.
Top 5. Man. Anyway.
Hey, if y'all was throwing a party right now and y'all had to book a DJ, and then you know this DJ is gonna bring people out, who you booking? Outside of yourselves.
And this could be anywhere. Like it don't
Anywhere.
Well,
so I can't even pinpoint a name right. It has to be a DJ that play all genres. That
right now I got the Super Bowl next year, and they say, yo, Choke, we only want 5 DJs to come spin on one after another. We're 5 DJs y'all bringing up to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm bringing Flex. I ain't gonna front on Flex. Flex gets it virally popping. I'm gonna get what's his name out of Atlanta? Drama. I'm gonna try to get that shit sold out. With Drama will sell me some tickets. I'm gonna go get Khaled. He's gonna talk that nonsense and get some tickets sold. I'm gonna go get somebody from. I might have to go crazy and go get another celebrity person like what you call it? What's his name? What's the nigga that produces out of California? Mustard. I might go get Mustard to go sell me some tickets.
Yeah.
And I might go crazy and get me the biggest Latin DJ, like somebody nobody would expect. Crazy like I don't know. Somebody Latin like Tiesto. Maybe not Tiesto, but somebody big Latin like pause. Damn,
well, I can help you. I would say
I'm like that DJ Vlad.
I'm gonna say
Vlad. You are crazy for that.
So,
Shout out to Vlad, but damn, nah.
I'm gonna say one person because I seen him in action. Turntablism, picking the right songs, all that. Scratch Bastard, dope.
Okay.
He's a dope. He's a performer DJ. I would pick like DJs that perform. You said Super Bowl, so yeah. I'm thinking somebody that could perform at that, not necessarily a club type. I'm not saying that no club DJs can perform, but ones that I know that have been in big theaters or somewhat of arenas or concert type arenas. So Scratch Bass is definitely one of them. What's the name? DJ what's his name? Start with a P. Puffy, I think DJ Puffy.
I heard of that DJ. Yeah, he's big. Okay.
Yeah, Caribbean, and he does Caribbean music and all that. He like produces, and most of these people that I'm naming, they actually produce and DJ at the same time.
Yeah. Okay. K Trinata, that's who I'd round mine off. I'm gonna put K Trinata in there.
Yeah.
Damn, I ain't even say my man.
Who?
Kid Capri.
Kid is the man. Kid is the man. Yeah. All right. Okay, hold on. See, this is the thing. You asked me. Shout out to Kid Capri. This is not no Kid Capri's a legend.
No, Kid Capri, they shitted on you, bro.
I didn't even finish my list.
Your man Choke. Choke is an ass. Shout out to, cause me and Webster are talking about this shit all the time.
Kid Capri, right? I don't give a fuck wherever I went.
He's incredible.
All town, big party, like Kid Capri rocks.
You know what,
crowd, bro?
I can't front Kid Capri. K Trinata, I gotta kick him out. I gotta put Kid Capri in there. I would put Kid Capri in there. Now let me keep it funky.
Right.
If it's my, let's say CL's doing a party. I'm doing a party.
Okay.
500,000 people.
Right.
My top 5 is different. This is CL.
Right.
I'm putting Hollywood on the set. I'm putting
Okay.
Brucey on the set.
Okay.
Kid is on the set.
Okay.
I'm putting who's gonna give me some more flavor? I'm putting what's the name on the set? I might even mess around and put Stone Love on the set. I'm gonna bring some reggae in there, and I'm probably gonna say, yeah, scratch, jazzy, but really no. I want somebody that's gonna give me that bounce, make the party just crazy all night. Maybe it would be rest in peace. It would have been the Love Bug. It would have been the Love Bug. It would have been the Love Bug. That would have been my perfect, greatest 5 DJs that we would have partied all night. We would have went to 12 in the morning the next day.
Right. Right.
So, you know,
yeah, that lineup there, yeah. That's a lot of sweat, a lot of water.
Right. But if we trying to sell tickets in Vegas, it's a different. That's all I'm saying. There's a, you know, what are we trying to do? What are we trying to accomplish? We going on a boat ride? There's a whole nother thing.
Right.
You know.
All right. So tell the people, you know, there's a lot of artists out there just starting. There's some artists that were signed to majors and now they dropped and don't know what to do. Let them know what you know, Digiwaxx could do for them.
We'll keep it real. First and foremost, if you got music, if you don't know the direction or if you're not sure, whatever the case is, the best thing that we offer is what we call a crack the code session, man. It's a consultation. We get on a joint just like this on Zoom. We bring a bunch of DJs and people on that know and understand the landscape, and we analyze the content, the music, the video, your look, your ambition, and we figure out a roadmap to success.
All right, so look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play a joint.
All right, let's talk about it.
And we're gonna act like, you know, you show them what you do. I'll play a joint, and then y'all tell me how y'all will assess it afterwards. All right,
let's do it.
Choke, no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah, now. Choke, no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah. This what ATL in New York sound like. Let's go. Y'all hating ass niggas, I see y'all. Choke, get busy. That's why I got the crown. Hate in the air. You clowns, I see the envy that you breed, jealousy. What you need is your own damn hustle. Stop worrying about mine. Nigga, I'm popping cause I put in time. Came out modeling, camera in hand. Still get busy with the mic in hand. Streets pulled out, niggas got sprayed. Niggas turn on you when they see you get paid. The intimidation in your face. Where's the love? What's taking place? You want my gold and my ducats, cause my money overflowing out of buckets. Shot him in public, made people holler. Scar on his face for the money and the power. I'm the choker. Choker. The truth in the industry made me the choker. 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 The truth in the industry made me the game had me fooled, got in, was young. Thought talent made you rich, damn was dumb. More to make, cake from crumbs. You gotta be sweet, G or native tongue. My heartbeat went into overload. When Larry tried to turn me into a mole, told me show my curly to the CEO. I didn't think it's funny, so his jaw hit the floor and grabbed that chair that broke his back. Then realized that's a hate attack. Harassment comes assault, you in the maze. No way out, like Puff and Mace. Touch me, tease me, I catch a case. Nigga, you ain't straight as your poker face. Father law God, in that game I fold. This sun don't tick, demon time don't hold. I'm the choker. Choker. The truth in the industry made me the Chokester. 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 The truth in the industry may lead a chokester. Chokester. The truth in the industry may lead a chokester. Chokester. On the ones and twos. Chokester. What y'all want to do? I'm here now. Eden Wall, stand up. Shout out to the bomb squad.
All right. Let's talk about it. You on mute? Okay.
I'm off.
All right. So here's how I analyze it. Right.
Right.
I think the songs was okay, but the visual was dope.
Right.
I think the goal in all these sessions is how you're gonna get attention, right? Because attention gonna lead to some bread. First and foremost, I would, on a simple side, the video is gonna push the song more than radio and all that other stuff. I'm keeping it real. I would spend money. I would just do the YouTube ads for the video and keep it simple. But that's not the strategy that I really think I would go with for the overall thing. Yeah. I think that I would use your personality because it's still you, and you have a certain personality and swag with it. And I think the way I would do it is I'd look at some of these new sources to tap into where you and the likes of you don't live. So I would put some money into building a virtual. I would go into the metaverse and build a virtual reality platform, right? For you, where you can show the video, but you're connected with new fans, younger people, and they're not used to you. So shout out to people that are using Oculus and you're in Horizon World. Shout out to people that are using the new Apple Vision. This is where things are going. And I think that you can create a platform there. Not only to just debut new dope content, but obviously your videos, but new dope content moving forward, and you'll gain new fans out of it for that. So that's one part of the code that I would think I would crack with it. The other side of it is getting down and doing some of the dirty work as well. Because one thing we do is the DJ conference calls, right? So I like it because it's not just me and Swerve. It's like 40 me and Swerves. And when you play this video, what I like about it is that you're going to get feedback from people from all over. Now, they may not love it, but they're going to tell you for them where they think it could possibly work and how they see it could work. So that's like a bunch of free. First of all, it's a real spin. Like when I spin something when I play a video or a song on Zoom, yo, we were undivided on it. We couldn't move for about 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So you're getting a true listen, which is one of the hardest fights when it comes to attention in today's economy. Niggas is all over the place. Everybody's doing something. So to get everybody captivated for like your video or your presentation is big. But then the feedback from it is, I think, I don't know if there's a way to quantify that. Because
so let me ask you a question. So when you hear people, and I know you hear this because we all hear this all the time, man, it takes 150,000 to break a record. Who came up with that?
It's a reality. It is a reality, right? That's a reality that when you're first this is hip hop, man. This is music from the ground up. When you're first working records, you ain't gonna have 150,000 unless you sold some stocks or you bought Bitcoin in the beginning. This is not a realistic thing. So if you don't have a partner, right, AKA in this case, most of the times it's a label. If you're smart, you'll get a brand because then you get to keep everything. But most brothers and sisters ain't even thinking like that. They go find a label. But with that deal, that 150,000 ain't coming cheap. That's your ass. They are 360 into your business for 5 albums, or for at least that project with a great first option to sign you for the 5 albums. So,
but why do people say straight off the top, oh, it take 150 to break a record?
Because it takes about 150,000, and I think it's a little bit more than that, to take a song that's been tested and will work to go. Because to chart a song, right, at the urban top 40, right, to chart it, to get it on the chart, on the airplay chart, it's going to cost you about $40,000 to $50,000.
And so why is that not payola?
All right, it's because it's how you do your business. All right, it's payola if I take money and give it to a station and they play a song. It's not payola if I take money, say I'm going to run a promotion, aka I'm going to advertise on the station, right, and I'm going to give away 5 Yamaha speaker sets over the course of 2 weeks, right? I paid the station to advertise, right? And I'm giving something away every time you hear my song. You have to figure out how to work. Listen, everybody wants to get paid. How you do it is where the creativity comes in and how you can lock in. Now, promotions are legal. Now, they don't always lead to airplay because sometimes a song ain't worthy of it. If I take your joint, run a commercial ad, and pay my bills, but everybody leaves my station because every time they hear the song, they hate it. Next month comes around, I'm going to lose so many advertisers that I might not be able to pay my bills. So there has to be a balance there. People just think there's people taking money that it don't work like that. You actually have to pass there are a lot of people trying to get songs played on radio. Is your song competing with the top half of them?
All right, so if 50,000 going on ads, where's the other 100 going?
So that's the show. That's okay. So this is a benchmark process. Right. As you move up, you want to see if you can chart first. And is the record going to hold? If the record keeps doing well, you take some more money and you say, you know what? Let's level it up. Why are you doing that? Because the more airplay you get, the more recognized you're getting, right? You're going to start getting show requests, right? Your Shazams are going to go up. You're going to start getting more streams. Your streams are going to go up. You're going to start getting more follows. You'll start getting more attention, period. You're going to slowly start getting booked. That money's going to come back very, very quickly. Well, not quickly, but it will come back if the record's dope enough to hold. And what you're doing is, as you're moving up that chart, all types of other opportunities are coming on because people want to connect their brand and their services, all that stuff with culture. So schools are going to book you. Brands are going to want to partner. They start seeing things happening. They're not stupid. They're trying to jump on it before they know your price range might be too high. And even when your price range is too high, believe me, somebody's going to say, you know what? We want him or her that much. Here's the money and then some.
I want to ask you something.
Yeah, I'm going to say, this is no longer a United States game anymore, too, people. Let me just tell you that, too.
It's definitely international.
This is an international world.
Yeah.
Spend your money overseas also. And I'm not just talking about Europe. Yo, you could take one station, 2 stations in Tanzania, 1-2 stations in Ghana, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, all these countries, and you'll have a larger listenership than the United States alone. But what happens is we don't really think about this, the game like that. A lot of times we just marginalize. We just don't know. So my thing is to take it in steps. That's why they say 150. Some people even say 250. Because here you got an urban chart, you got a rhythmic chart, and then you got what they call you got an urban chart, right? Black music, R&B, hip hop, whatever. Rhythmic, right? Which is black, little Latino, black, Latino, whatever, white, whatever is a little bit more mainstream popular. And that's rhythmic top rhythmic crossover. So it crosses from urban to what you would call like mainstream, and then they come together. Then you get the top 40, the rhythmic top 40 chart. That's the holy grail of radio. That's when you see Beyonce's number one. That's because Beyonce's getting over 20,000 spins roughly a week on her song, right? That's the holy grail. She has crossed into the top 40. Taylor Swift, Beyonce, Bruno Mars, who else? Kate Trinata, The Weeknd, Rihanna. But to
You
get
said
there,
20,000 spins a week?
she's like 18 something. We were talking about it yesterday.
God damn, that's a monster.
This is what I'm trying
Especially
to
in this time when everybody not listening to radio like that.
Shout out to Money Long. She had an interview with the Breakfast Club, and she spoke about, because a lot of people be like, well, forget radio. I just want to go to streaming. No, you can do whatever you want to do. Money Long broke it down on the Breakfast Club, and she said, listen, radio has made me so much more money than streaming. Because when you get 18,000 spins, the royalty check you're getting, you need millions.
And streams, you not getting that.
It's not. It's.
I feel like the streams is a ripoff that they figured out when the Napster shit and all that shit, that the record label was like, oh shit, so we can rob niggas like that.
And they got.
I got an idea that we gonna do this. How we gonna start paying niggas? One for you, one for you, one for me. Two for you, two for you, one, two for me. Three for you, one, two, three for me. Four for you, one, two, three, four for me.
Your math is wrong. It's more like one for you, one, two, three for me.
Mm-hmm.
For me.
Exactly.
Right. Fucking money machine for me. Right? You know what I'm saying? That's what streams is. You know what I'm saying? And it's like if them shits was cassettes, niggas is stealing.
The issue with streaming for me is that two things. Number one, artists are not necessarily in control of their destiny, and it's still manipulatable. I can manipulate that.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. You can't see the numbers. They can tell you anything.
You want to really make money in the music business. You want to stop calling your music, number one. Start referring to it as art. And learn Web3 music. Learn music and NFTs. Learn.
What's Web3, nigga? You moving too fast.
Okay, let's get into it. Okay. So shout out to all of the blockchain and crypto heads that may know what I'm talking about. But Web3 is the decentralized version of the internet, meaning that our websites, right now, the platform we on StreamYard, we on, I'm on Google Chrome, right? All of this data is put on a server somewhere, right? In a centralized location. So all of this stuff is in somewhere in the middle of Montana that this information gets stored on and reprocessed and reappropriated out. We redistribute it. Now, the issue with that is that when things are centrally located, they can be controlled by the owner. When things are centrally located, a natural disaster can happen and wipe out everything. When things are centrally located, that control can be used in a way to do the whole one for you, 8 for me, right?
Right.
Decentralized. This is where people start to understand the importance of Bitcoin and blockchain and all of that stuff. Decentralized means all of our data, this whole thing, instead of it being on one server, it's now on 100 servers, 1,000 servers. And all those servers, they mirror the same thing, right? And what happens is this server is the first server that's showing it, the Genesis. And what happens is that other servers just verify that what this Genesis, the first server is showing, is all valid. And once it's valid, It's all put on the same servers. So if one goes down, that information is the same, right? And if we say, hey, look, the way we're gonna break this up is one for you, one for you, one for me, because everybody sees it and everything is validated by everybody else, there's no way for me to do one for you, and 8 for me. It makes you be honest. Why am I saying this? Because we are incredibly powerful when it comes to culture. We have created it our entire existence, from the pyramids of Egypt and before, all the way. We can talk about every genre of music almost. And I mean every genre of music almost. Every religion. All of these things come out of Africa or Albacan or Black genius. No hate on nobody. It's just what it's been. And what happens is that we've never had a way to self-control the culture. Or we never believed that we could.
Right.
Well, in comes this quote unquote Web3 technology, which is the new version of the internet. And one of the things that allows you to do is take art, digital art, whatever you consider that to be, and turn it into
NFTs and things like that.
Right, but one of collectibles, one of digital collectibles. I'm not going to call it an NFT because them words, but we're just going to call it a digital collectible. What's key about it is that Choke can say, you know what? I'm going to put together this EP, 6 songs. I'm going to turn this EP into my personal work of art. So I'm going to put some art in here that I like. I'm going to make it so that with this bundle, right, when you buy this my digital art or this digital NFT, you're gonna always get benefits from Choke. So every 2 months, I'm gonna drop you another NFT just because you hold it. Or every whatever I'm doing a show, if you show me an NFT, you get it for free. You create all these cool benefits. But what I like about it most is that Choke can say, I'm gonna make 500 of these, and I'm gonna charge $500 worth of Ether, or $500 worth of Bitcoin, or $500 worth of whatever crypto you want to do it under. And that's what I feel like doing, and that's what I feel my art is worth. So 500 times 500 is what, 250,000? No, 25,000. Let's make it a little bit more. Let's make it wait, 500 times 500 is how much again? I think that's 25,000.
Yeah.
So let's just make it a little bit more. Let's say you did 1,000 NFTs at 500. That's $500,000. I'm just saying that you get to say how much supply you want to make. You get to say how much you want to charge, and then all of those people who buy them, you get to turn those people into a community around your art, your entire career, and you get to monetize that collectively as a group. Because when they own your NFT, if it cost them, and I'm just throwing that number out there, $500. Let's say one of them records really takes off,
like what Tory Lanez did,
or even better, let's say one of the records takes off, and there's only 1,000 of them, but millions of people want them, or hundreds of thousands of people want them. That now creates what they would call a demand for it, right? There's a scarcity. There's only been 1,000 of them. Now hundreds of thousands of people want them. That means those NFTs that are now sold out are now going to go up in value. And if we can continue to make your songs hits, all those NFTs, and I'm being an NFT holder, that means my $1,000 investment might be worth $3,000 before it's ended, all said and done, and I can sell it at that, or whatever I want to do.
Right.
Now, I'm not explaining everything T for T, word for word. I'm just giving you a general understanding of it. What I'm saying is that there's been no greater opportunity for artists to turn their art into their destiny than ever before than now. Shout out to the DJs, because y'all are now in a position where y'all should be creating your own art the same way releasing it, and everybody else. So I'm just saying, if you want to really elevate it, check out what Web3 music is doing.
So I definitely got to get in on board with that, because I got so much content. I could create so many digital art pieces that I got stuff people still ain't never see, performances that people never seen.
Those are NFT gold, man.
Right.
You gotta really study the space and see people are monetizing trash.
Right. I got you. I'm gonna definitely do that.
I know I went off the beaten path.
No, you didn't go nowhere. That's what it's. I'm telling you, it's a bunch of people glued and locked in to what you saying, because you see me. I'm like, oh, okay. Because I thought I missed that era, because when it came in, it was a lot of people that made a lot of money, and then it kind of like
I gotta tell y'all
conversation anymore.
I gotta give y'all the straight music, no chaser shit. This crypto shit is so early, man. This crypto shit ain't even got 10% of the world's money in it. It don't even got 10% of the world. It don't even got 5% of the world's money in it, man. Why am I saying that? I'm saying that digital music, I'm sorry, digital currency, crypto, it has no money, can't go in any other direction. It ain't gonna go to we're not going back to paper, we're not going back to gold. We're only going to go to programmable money and value. And all I'm saying is that you're looking at Bitcoin prices, people looking at these prices on crypto jumping to the roof. First and foremost, them prices are going to go up and down for a while. But start to invest, man. Take 10% of your money, 5% of your money, and start to buy some Solana, some Chainlink, some Bitcoin for sure, and all these other ones. You're very, very early. The whole world's going to have to be on digital currency at some point, man. Get on it now. You're not late. Where Bitcoin's going to end up is probably going to be somewhere like literally $20 million for one. It's just a limited supply of it when it's all said and done. You have a lot of time. You don't have all the time in the world, but you can start investing now. Start buying Satoshis, micro Bitcoins.
Toshis, they called?
Satoshis.
Satoshis?
Yeah, named after the guy they said created it, Satoshi Nakamoto.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think it's 100 million Satoshis in one Bitcoin. Word, 100 million in one.
God damn.
Yeah. Yo, I'm saying, man, we've been on this for, the problem is we don't do this. We don't talk.
Right.
And
I'm gonna be in your ear about this, because I'm about to make me a bunch of joints. Oh my God, all the shit I got, shit.
And shout out to everybody listening. If you got it too, and share the information. Share all of them Reddits y'all are in and everything. So somebody says, oh snap.
Is Alchemist better than Dre? Dr. Dre?
That can't be a real question. Alchemist got beats. I ain't gonna hold you, but is he messing with Dr. Dre? Ain't no way.
I guess you answered the questions.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I love Alchemist. So I ain't mad at him. Okay, here we go. The blockchain. I like this.
It's also transparent. You can see all transactions that place real time. You can see when funds are being moved at all times.
Yeah, DayQ, you already know the deal. You know the science. This is what I'm saying. But we're still worried about Chase's, my Chase Bank statement. Fuck out of here.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Is it a database or a cloud server or like an NGINX web server?
These are these are connected servers or nodes, they would call them. Um, it's a shared database. It's a decentralized. It's not a central place. It's a decentralized database.
Right.
I'll say this: if y'all want to learn more about it, right? Because I know we only got a limited amount of time, but if you want to get more information, first of all, feel free to follow me, and I'll put you on. Right. However, you can simply go to YouTube and just start there. And if you that ain't that, there's a book. That's a great book called the Promise of Bitcoin. That sort of explained when you understand Bitcoin, it will teach you a lot. What up, Head Rush? Ah, it's fam right there. I need to go get my run, man. I really want to get some Thursday night, man. Shout out to my man DJ Kool-Aid. He be spinning up here in White Plains. So, we be at the lodge.
Right.
Anyway.
Do you got your stuff circulating through the TikTok? Do you got TikTok?
I got TikTok, yeah.
Do you got your music? You testing it up on there?
I think I may have put a few on there, but no, I haven't really been really testing it on there. Maybe I should, huh?
Yo, a lot of people is getting deals on there. They got a label and all that. People is you didn't know that?
TikTok got a record label?
Yeah.
TikTok has its own distribution.
They got their own billboard. They got their own billboard. They got their own billboard.
Yeah, they have their own chart and they have their own distribution.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And TikTok also allows you to sell merch along with your music.
Bundle pack.
Yeah, you could do TikTok is not that's my point. It's about figuring out how to monetize so you can survive.
Right.
We all know last week the music business went through a major change. Swerve and I was speaking about it. You had Interscope Records pretty much become an imprint overnight.
Right.
There was no more Interscope as we knew it. Right. Capitol Records took over that. That means A&M, Geffen all went under Capitol.
Right.
Republic Records, right? And Def Jam all are sort of emerging. So on the urban side, Republic is gone. There is no more. It's under Def Jam. And on the rhythmic side, pop side, Def Jam now is under Republic, and they've come together. Warner Brothers did a huge layoff. Consolidation is here. Record labels are trying to figure it out. Universal got into a dispute with TikTok. TikTok told them, get the F out of here. We're taking all your music down. It's a perfect opportunity for independents to push their music on TikTok because Universal, the biggest, is out of the way.
Right. Now, do I put a song up there in full or in pieces?
Yeah, they'll distribute it for you. Yeah, you put it up there in full. People will choose which part of the song they want to use. But you need to do some type of push for it. Shout out to all of the social media influencers. But if you know any of them, maybe they'll do a video or something for you. That's the thing about social is
make a challenge or something.
Yeah, it works for other people.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Join.
Shout out to Swerve, but this is what we do for the. That's what a Crack the Code session is really about. You know what I'm saying? We just keep going until we figure out what things will get you the most attention. And there's nothing to me. There's no you need to mirror this or that. Nah, it's what worked for that one person doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna work for you. You got to find your own way to get the attention.
Right. All right, cool. So what you gonna give everybody your information? Hold on, let me type it in on the screen so they can see it when you say it. All right, go ahead. What is it?
Go ahead, Swerve.
Yeah, my social media is Swerve Hits, SWURV HITTZ That's Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, things of that nature. You can find me on there. I definitely work with Digiwaxx. What I'm saying? Artists, if you're looking to, you know, send your music, you can email swervehits@digiwaxx. You know what I mean? We definitely check it out. I definitely DJ. I'm a working DJ and I'm a producer, working with several artists out here. Um, so yeah, I pretty much do a lot of different things. So get at me, and I definitely listen to the music, and I definitely give the what you need to work on. Oh, one important thing. I must say this. A lot of artists don't know what making sure having your metadata right in your MP3s. That's a major pet peeve on me with me and a lot of other DJs out here. If you're trying to give your music out to the DJs, so make sure your metadata, that is tagged right with, name of the song. You know, there's other little things. Sometimes you can put the picture in there. If you don't know how to do it, holla at me or CL, man. We'll get you right, because that's important. Some people just give music and it just says MP3 track one. Like, what I supposed to do with this? Some people I know DJs that don't even, they see that, they throw your joint in garbage. They won't even get able to listen. It says track one. I don't have no information. Who are you? I don't. So, and even I do radio, so I get a lot of people that send stuff and I don't even know if it's clean or dirty. So please stop being lazy, man. The engineer should know. If you don't know when you in the studio getting your stuff mixed, hopefully it's properly mixed and mastered. Please, get the information right. Cho, if it was back in the days of people was pressing up vinyl and cassettes, you got to have all that information right like that. I know a lot of these people don't know none about that because they didn't grow up in that era. Some of the people, but please make sure you have that metadata right in the music that you send out. That's important, very important.
All right, cool. All right, CL, give them your information.
Yeah. CL at DIGICEO. Yeah, anything y'all need there. And at Digiwaxx, at DIGIWAXX on all socials. And feel free to just reach out, man. It's all love. Here to help you market, here to help you figure it out. We are global minded and we're future minded. So, we stick with the futurist crew over here. And that's what it is.
That's how it is. 2 X's?
2 X's. And you see the vinyl in the back. We still study our roots. We don't play that neither. All types of records. I'll show you the whole it ain't no game.
I see you with them. I see you. Ghostface Supreme Clientele. Better have that up there.
Yeah. Shout out to Heavy D. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
914 all day.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. So thank you though, man. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks for coming through, man. I appreciate it. I need you to come back, man, because you got a lot of information and a lot of people that they still got questions. How do you feel about Robinhood for investing? Where they alert you about good investments and move your money for you?
I think Robinhood's a good place to start. It's not the best place, but I'll say it's a good place to start. The reason why I don't think it's the best place, they take higher fees. And when you understand money more, you understand that pennies add up quickly. So you want to eventually get to a TD account or something like that when it comes to stocks. As far as crypto, in the Coinbase is a great starting platform. Depending on which city or state you're in, you got Gemini, you got crypto.com. There's different platforms. I would say get advice before you start, just so you set up your wallet properly. I do think YouTube's a good place if you're going to set up an account. Go through the how do I buy tutorial and get it right, man, because this is a digital game and you can potentially lose your money if you don't know the basics. If you can't just send money from a Bitcoin wallet to an Ethereum wallet or Ethereum to Ether. You got to know these things. So get the knowledge before you jump into it.
All right, cool. All right, any last words from either one of y'all before I get in here and get on this nigga Steve Stoute?
Shit. Yo, listen, man. Join. By the way, Digiwaxx is free if you're a DJ. Join up digiwaxx.com. That's it, man. Thank you for having us, man. For real.
Mm-hmm. Thank
you.
Tomorrow night we'll be on. Me and Swerve will be on Digiwaxx Radio Live.
Yeah.
What's that on digiwaxxradio.com?
Yeah, that's going to be on Digiwaxx. It's on digiwaxxradio.com, but it's also live on
Studio in down on Wall Street.
Yeah, the Matrix Studio. So shout out to the Matrix. We'll be down there on Wall Street. Feel free to come through, Choke, anytime. That's our show, one of our shows, and I think you'll like it.
All right, well, I'm gonna definitely do that, and I'm gonna hit you up because I got to talk to you about more of this crypto stuff, man. I'm about to get in. I'm about to have me a whole bunch of NFTs with this footage. You know what I mean? All these exclusive, man. Yeah,
your pictures, a video, all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, thank you both, man. We appreciate y'all. I think my audience appreciates y'all as well. You know what I mean?
No
but
doubt.
Definitely, if y'all need, when you got some more DJs that want to come up, hit me up, man. And bring some more fellas up.
Yo, give us a follow. Word up.
All right, make sure y'all follow them at Digiwaxx and on their names right here. Hold on. There you go. All right,
salute.
You got Swerve Hits right here at SWURVHITTZ. And you got my man CL at DIGICEO. All right, act like you know. And then you got me, Choke No Joke. All right, but I appreciate y'all fellas, man.
Always,
stay tuned in. I'm about to play some flashback footage to show Steve Stoute that we was moving around. He said Dame was traveling with a bunch of women and cameras. I'm about to show him we was working, and it wasn't traveling with no bunch of women.
All right, I'm gonna say one thing too.
Yeah.
I'm tired of us tearing each other down.
Me too.
On niggas shit for some fucking views. What the fuck are we doing? Is this gonna be our legacy in the digital space? Every time somebody come up, every time what about all the positive things Dame has done? Huh?
Exactly.
Why are we always talking about shit to son? I'm like, what are we doing? We trying to win, or we just on some real? We gonna see each other out type shit till there's nothing left.
Yeah, but you gotta look at it, the situation where them niggas, they blocked Dame from moving up. This nigga said Jay-Z saw Dame ceiling. Huh? What do you mean Jay-Z saw Dame ceiling? No, nigga. Y'all saw Dame ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Jay built his ceiling. Y'all niggas was the contractors, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sat there and blocked him because y'all didn't like his business practices, which was torturing the motherfuckers that was trying to take advantage of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Why are you mad at how he handled niggas and his business? Steve Stoute, that ain't you wasn't a part of Rockefeller. That ain't got shit to do with you. And these niggas is up there stealing and doing all kind of slick shit on the Rockefeller tour, putting Def Jam jackets on niggas, and he barking on niggas. That ain't none of your fucking business.
Listen, you was there. You can speak on it even better than me. All I'm saying is, nigga, get off of the fucking camera, and if you got something to say with a nigga, I ain't getting on nobody's shit, talking shit about nobody. If I got something to say, I'm gonna say it to you.
Right.
That's how I'm doing it. I'm just saying, I'm clicks and all that. I ain't mad, but I don't know, man. This shit sound a little crazy, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
Drama sells. So, you know what I mean? The funny thing is, a person probably could say something positive. They'll edit that out and just
Right.
be,
Bullshit.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yo, man, I just want black people to do what we supposed to do, get our money. Can we get ours for once and stop being like on some old, I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. I'm with KRS. I'm a black revolutionary. I want to see us come up. I'm with Chris. So anyway, let me get out of here.
This whole culture, man, we gotta stop. Number one, stop killing each other. That's first and foremost. And because in a minute, man, watch when this election come around. You're gonna see these motherfucking immigrants acting a fool out this bitch when Trump started getting them niggas the fuck up out of here.
Oh, you ain't see the announcement today?
No, what?
Apparently, there's that asylum stuff. They're ending it in New York, which I don't even know. Like, I haven't even had.
That means that motherfuckers they got to get the fuck out.
That's what they talking about. That's civil war.
Y'all gotta be safe, man.
Y'all gotta be safe.
I'm down in the ATL.
Yeah, that's a fact. You're good.
Yeah, y'all gotta be safe, man. It's gonna get crazy up there. So that means that you can't even bring no more people up there.
This is what they're proposing now. This is just happened. I seen an alert today. I just seen it maybe 2-3 hours ago before I got on here.
Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. What they said?
They saying no more sign. Let's see now. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up too. NYC. Let me see if I can find that. Hold on one second. Is this it? No. You know what? Just carry on. Let me find that alert I got, and I'll forward it to you. That way you can just click on, and you can see. Because I said, "Wow, this is how these civil wars get started."
That's what I keep trying to tell people. That's what's going to happen. A motherfucking civil war. The Chinese immigrants making their way to New York City. What?
There's a lot, yo. There's a lot going on, man. I'm gonna find it and send it to y'all for sure.
Shit! Now they sending Chinese immigrants up to New York.
Yeah, it's about to be. I ain't listen, man.
Hey,
you got all. What's killing everybody? You got people that blood, sweat, and tears for the city, for the state, for the country, and they don't got a place to live. And
my man just said they just called for 750 National Guards to come up to New York City. Oh, they can ready roll them up out of here.
Okay, Badlands G, you share the link.
Yeah,
it's going down like that, and I saw it before I got on here. So I seen this clip where they talking about they about to move people out. So anyway, I'm gonna finish my chicken foot soup here on some yard style and let y'all do y'all thing.
Oh yeah, yo, yeah.
What is it saying?
Hold on, let me see.
This is crazy. By the way, this is shit I be on, bro. I'll be on the news, not that CNN shit neither. Shout out to Democracy Now! And all of that type of stuff that tell you the real deal.
So he said New York will send National Guard to subways to help fight crime.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that what they talking about? Mm-hmm.
New York to deploy. Hold on, they got a story here.
Yeah, you heard about a lot of subway incidents going on in the past. What was it? Past about 3-4 weeks now. Some killings and shootings and stuff like that.
I'll be on the subway and I'll be dead ass serious now because you can feel it. You can feel the tension. You can feel it, man.
That's scary.
You can feel it, man. You can feel the tension. I mean,
hold on. Let's see what this is saying right here.
It's patrolled New York City's Grand Central Terminal and Penn Station on National Guard troops patrolled New York City's Grand Central Terminal and Penn Station on Thursday, after New York Governor Kathy Hochul said she would deploy 750 soldiers from the state's National Guard. to help the NYPD check commuters' bags in the city's busiest subway stations.
Anyone looking to do harm or spread fear on our subways, you will be caught. Plain and simple.
The goal, according to Hochul, is to deter crime. She announced the deployment on Wednesday in response to recent high-profile assaults on commuters and transit workers.
This has to end. New Yorkers deserve no less. And to those who are feeling anxious whenever they walk through those turnstiles, we will stop at nothing to keep you safe.
Despite police data showing that crimes on the subway are down about 15% in February compared to the same month in 2023, Hochul said commuters are still not reassured by, quote, rattling off crime statistics. New York City residents offered mixed opinions about the National Guard's presence in the subway.
I don't think it's necessary for the National Guard to be in the subways. I mean, there are people who are targeting certain people, like a gang member or someone has a beef with someone. But National Guard, no. We have the police there. They're fine.
I think it would kind of deter some things that have been happening. I've certainly noticed a difference in crime in subways, particularly, that even have me as an NYPD employee fearful of my safety.
The National Guard, a military force jointly controlled by federal and state leaders, does not have arrest powers, but will help police officers who do. Joining the effort will be an additional 250 officers from the New York State Police and the state-controlled Metropolitan Transportation Authority Police.
Yeah, man.
So what do you think that's about?
They getting ready for the election, and they don't want to scare people for a terrorist threat, and the terrorist is already in the motherfucking city already because they open them fucking borders.
Now that is 100% on fucking track. This is about the shit going on in the Middle East when they've been killing these people, and in reality that the people are sympathizing with it so much, and you've seen a soldier burn himself alive,
right?
That you don't. It's this is the tension that's going on in the city for sure. And now we got to worry about terrorist attacks coming to shit. This shit is crazy.
Yeah, they just making it look about the trains right now, but they getting ready for what's to come in a couple of months. Ain't nobody fucking stupid. I live in New York all my life. We know damn well they don't need no National Guard for the train station. That shit's something bigger.
I'm gonna stop riding. Listen, I'm gonna say this and leave. I'm not going to the city for a while. I'm gonna start falling back from that shit because that means they know some shit that we don't know. They ain't gonna tell you. They just gonna do shit like this. There's some intel going around. That means, like you said, they already here. They might already have something somewhere. Nobody's gonna know until it happens. I don't need to be no victim. I got 2 kids. Straight music. Love y'all. Stay safe. I'm out.
Word is born. All right, CL, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming through, man. All right.
No doubt.
Swerve, holla at you too, man. I appreciate y'all brothers, man. Thanks for the knowledge, man. Each one teach one.
No doubt.
All right, peace. Shout out to my man CL. Shout out to Swerve. All right. Digiwaxx. Y'all got music. Hit them up at digiwaxx.com with 2 X's. You know what I mean? You want to promote your music or you want to learn how to market your music, how to get your music on blockchains, all of the above. Get your music out to the DJs. That's what they do. All right. So this dude, Steve Stoute. I would have loved to talk to these dudes about this, but I don't want them, Steve Stoute, to be mad at them. So it's best that I do this solo because I don't give a hoot about Steve Clout Stoute. Yeah. I don't know if any of y'all got a chance to see his interview with Shannon Sharp, but he went up there. He talked about a bunch of stuff. I'm really more inclined to talk about what he said about Dame because you know, I lived that. I was a part of Rockefeller at that time. And the shit that he spoke on, he mentioned me. He didn't say my name, but he said they ain't running around with cameras, and it wasn't cameras, it was camera, right? So for him to say that Dane was running around with women and cameras and going all over the world, and first of all, there were no women traveling with us. You know what I'm saying? One, Aaliyah had died not too long ago. So he was still emotional wreck about that. And he was still with Rachel Roy, who was actually pregnant while Dane was with Aaliyah, with Ava. So Dane wasn't running around with no bunch of women with us. That's 100% straight cap. Now we met women throughout our travels. Yeah. Did we travel with women? Hell no. Right? But before I get to the Dame stuff, let me just tell you all the other bullshit Steve Stoute was saying. Right? Steve Stoute had the nerve to say, okay. So Steve Stoute had the nerve to say, one, that he started sneaker endorsement deals. He started that. I started that. Now, we all know that Run DMC had an endorsement deal with Adidas way back, right? So we know he's not the first person to do an endorsement deal, right? LL Cool J had a deal with Troop after Run DMC did with Adidas. I think MC Hammer might have had a deal with Kangaroos. I can't even remember. But there's a bunch of people, Flex with Uggs, Baby with Uggs. All this is before Steve Stoute and Jay-Z in 2000, goddamn 3, 4, 5, 6, somewhere. These deals had been done, endorsement deals or partnerships with sneaker companies way back then. So he didn't start shit. That's the first bullshit story he told, right? Second well, he told a lot of bullshit. But the other bullshit that he told outside of, Dame was the nigga said, yo, Reeboks, I said lugs, right? What I said? What I said? Uggs? I might have said Uggs. Well, lugs, whatever the fuck, right? He tried to say, he told Shannon Stoute. I mean, he told Shannon, yo, you know that Shannon Sharp, you know that Reeboks, before I did the deal with Jay, Reeboks was Skips. You know what Skips are, right? Like no frills brand sneakers that nobody wore. I said Uggs. I meant lugs. My bad, y'all. Right? He said Reeboks was Skips. So nobody wore Reeboks before Jay-Z. Ladies, can y'all tell him about the 5411 Reeboks? Fellas, can y'all tell his lane about the Reebok Classics? We wasn't wearing Reeboks before Jay-Z. Before them fake-ass Gucci sneakers. This nigga's tripping. I mean, let me show y'all some old Reeboks. So y'all telling me, Steve Stoute, you telling me these wasn't the shit back in the days? Huh? These wasn't the shit back in the days? The 5411s? You ever heard DMX say 5411s, 11 and girls? So the 5411s, was it nobody, none of the girls was wearing these before 2003. How about these Reeboks? How many of y'all remember these? Nobody was wearing Reeboks. Reeboks was Skips. Skips, they wouldn't have been Reeboks if they were Skips. So we wasn't wearing the Reebok Classics back in the days. Steve Stoute. We wasn't wearing these. We wasn't wearing the Reebok Classics back in the days. Man, shut up, nigga. You so full of crap. Reeboks with Skips. This nigga's tripping. Oh, let's not even talk about the Reebok pumps. Nobody was wearing the Reebok pumps. Nigga said Reeboks with Skips. What about these, Steve Stoute? Nobody was wearing Reeboks. Reeboks with Skips. This nigga's full of shit, y'all. So we wasn't rocking Reebok pumps? This nigga's full of shit, bro. He can tell that to Shannon Sharp, because Shannon Sharp, he may not know no better. He was the first one to do an Adidas deal. He was the first one to do a sneaker deal. Even after Run DMC, LL Cool J had the Troop deal. He had a partnership with Troop. This nigga's bugging out, y'all. Go to LL Sneakers right here. Stop letting these dudes talk to y'all like we didn't live it. Like, come on, brother. Stop trying to talk to us like we didn't live it, man. Please, man. He was the first one to do endorsement deals. Or like Carl Canal wasn't doing deals with everybody. He was the first one doing brand marketing. What? Let me tell you something, Steve Stoute. When I was a producer on Rap City, let me tell you about brand marketing. I'm part of the reason Iniche was so big. I had a deal with Tony Shelman. He used to pay me, and I used to get goddamn the host on Rap City to wear the clothes. Niggas would pay me, I would pay the host. You talking about branding, product placement, the magazines on the table, Black Man Magazine and all of them, they was paying me. And I'm putting that shit on the set. Jewelers paying me. And I got this host wearing their jewelry and shit, giving them shout outs. Nigga, you ain't do nothing. I was doing that right under BET's eyes. The host was making more money than they check fucking with me. You ain't do nothing, brother. Nigga said Dame blew it. How Dame blew it when y'all blocked him? Y'all made sure he didn't elevate. Dame didn't change. He was angry. So Dame was just angry all the time, right? People wanted to do business. They couldn't do business when he was around with them. He was partially building a business. Nigga, he was building businesses. Now he wasn't building businesses. Let me give y'all a little flashback. Or should I say give Steve Stoute a little flashback?
Joke, don't joke on the mic. Life with success. Is this what it is? Let's go. Life with success. Is this what it is? Paparazzi running around flashing your kids.
We're in a commercial airport, going to Europe. You know, we had to make things a little more cost effective. I thought when I got with the Beckhams I'd be on, you know, private, but they convinced me, as well as my accountant, that we should be going, There's the truth, Damon. Get her. That's the Beckham right there. Commercial. But anyway, so we're gonna start the worldwide takeover. We got party arties worldwide, vodka party, arty. Baby. You know, we got the regulars, the usual suspects. We got Ross, you know, old head, make sure we okay. You know what I mean? Dress to the floor. We got Ashley there, you know. But the AK has a new nickname. It's the fact checker. And you know, got Bigelow. He's doing what he does.
No euros.
Bigelow with no euros.
No euros.
Stop.
We got dollars.
And then we have Victoria Beckham and shit. New members.
Put it back.
New member to the team, and she has her own Ashley. His name is the co-signer, aka.
And no tripping.
Right. Without Armadale. Let me get
Worldwide, baby.
Yo, that's exactly how you be having everywhere. Right?
That's 50 grand for those ones.
I like Smirnoff. I don't like that shit.
Spice Girls curse? Come on, for you cut.
I do like Smirnoff. I don't drink any mimicking shit. Do you know what I mean?
So, Stoute, you said Dame was building businesses. Okay, right here, he's doing the record. He's producing the record for Victoria Beckham. We're going to promote Rockaware and Armadale. What the fuck you mean building brands as if he was fake building brands? Where's all the girls at, Steve Stoute? Where are all the girls? Victoria Beckham is a married woman. That's her assistant right there. Where's all the girls, Steve Stoute? We was traveling with all women and cameras. You sit there and go do a show with Shannon Sharp, copying my fucking style. My style of interviewing. Me following Dame around and interviewing him around the world. You go and do an interview with Shannon Sharp the same way you see Dame doing interviews and traveling with cameras, and you talk about, oh, he was following, he had cameras going all around him with a bunch of women. Now all y'all niggas got cameras. Y'all niggas got cameras in y'all phone because of me. You got the audacity talking about this nigga had cameras following him around, and you gonna go do an interview copying our shit that we was doing 20 years ago? And they gonna go to Queensbridge like you from Queensbridge. Nigga, you ain't from Queensbridge. That's why you had niggas with you. Go through that motherfucker by yourself.
That's not hating, is it?
You touched that's 100 grand for an endorsement.
Talking again?
I am.
Come on, fix your wrist when we talk on this, right? He said. All right. Oh yeah, Choke is taping again, and he shaved off his beard, so he looks like Daffy Duck when he got his beak shot off, like it's Wabbit season, duck season, face ass nigga. And I guess we'll see what happens. You know, we on the Worldwide Takeover Part 2. Holla back, you know what I mean?
Hold on, where we going?
We're going to London. We're going to go to London, Paris, Amsterdam, South Africa, and Capri. Chop it up like that.
What we doing in London?
I'm getting ready to take over the world in London. First of all, you know, I got with the Spice Girl, old Spice Girl, ex-Spice Girl Posh, you know what I mean? And everyone wants to question me, like, you know, Dame Dash can't work with Posh. I said, all right, everybody shut the fuck up. I'm gonna just play something for you. You don't tell me what's cool, I tell y'all what's cool, you know? So I'm gonna go to the Westwood show and put her I put her with MOP, you know, make it real gangster. She passed the MOP test, and then we did, as a matter of fact, we just did 6 records in 5 days. So, you know, she's thorough. You know she doesn't like Armandale.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. I just prefer Smirnoff.
Oh God, but she keeps.
Do you know you've
What's popping off in Africa?
I'm gonna check my man Mandela, the legend. You know, from one legend to another, but I respect everything that he's done for the culture. And I feel like eventually, when I'm his age, I'll be as powerful and do as good, hopefully. So that's all I'm about. So I'm gonna meet him, see what it takes to be a thorough individual, worldwide, renowned, peacemaker.
In Paris?
Paris, you know, do some press. Maybe find those guys that jumped us. You know, I caught these for my man holding the camera. You know what I mean? We're gonna go into the shop that you ran into, you punk ass nigga. He tried to come back to the hospital with a knife. No, he pulled out a screwdriver. Said the Chinese people wouldn't let him out. But anyway, boom. You know.
All right, we talk about that later. Where else? Where else we going?
Amsterdam.
Oh, Amsterdam. We're popping in Amsterdam.
Yeah, why are you going there?
So bigs can get high. Without us going to fuck to jail. Since that trip, when you remember? He's out on bail. He's out on bail. He got a little case, so we can't do, smoke in America. Only in Amsterdam. And plus the Rockwell offices are over there, so we'll check that. And we'll go to Capri, catch some sun to break up the flight from South Africa. I meet one of my friends out there. Look, we also going to Victoria's crib. She's gonna have dinner for us. See what it's like. See what all the hype's about.
She cooks? You cooking for us? No.
Nope.
Next thing she's gonna say she rides private jets, you know.
So with all that you just heard, we're going to Amsterdam to the Rockaware office. Outside of Biggs wanting to smoke. You know what I'm saying? But that's business. We're going to London. Dame is producing Victoria's album. And we're going to Tim Westwood, which is the equivalent to Flex in New York, Great Street in New York, Wild Wayne in New Orleans, Big Boy in California. That's who Tim Westwood is in London. Going there to play not only Victoria's music, because that's her hometown, but a bunch of Rockefeller records as well. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, ain't a bunch of people with cameras, this, that, and the other. It's just us. And people looked at us weird with us filming every goddamn thing. So now Steve Stoute talking shit. The whole Dame had cameras following him everywhere and women. Now he want to go do a fucking interview walking down the street. These niggas is phony as fuck. Y'all niggas bid our whole shit. Y'all bid our whole shit.
She keeps telling us she's famous in Europe. I want to see it.
And just for the record, as humble as I am, yeah, I've been to Victoria Beckham's house and she had dinner for us. Do you understand what type of level of ballerism that is? Do you know who her husband is? David Beckham, the soccer player. Yeah. My guy. Yeah, I met him too. Yes. Yeah. I'm just saying, I'm just a humble soul, but we did it big. Okay. That's a Steve Stoute promise. His ass was fucking jealous because he couldn't get no money with Dame around. That's all this shit boiled down to.
Dame Dash, holla. European takeover, B. Now I take over the world, you know what I mean? 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 Holla back.
This joke, no joke. Like, I finally get to see me. This is the bed. This is the bed Dane was talking about, man. It's nothing, man. Watch, like 2-3 days, this is gonna be wolf. That was gonna be nice and dark. You know what I'm saying? I got the T liners. I'm gonna line myself up. Dame gonna mess with the Barbie guy from Amsterdam. When I dealt with that barber from Amsterdam last time, nigga, fuck my hairline up. I'm not fucking with him. I do that shit my damn self. If it ain't rich, I do it myself, all right? So we're gonna see y'all in London.
So I'm not really mad, because apparently Victoria did a big Willie move and paid for the whole first class. So we just here, so it seems like private anyway.
Help me in a certain matter, because I would like to stress that your safety and your security are prime concerns.
So good. If I need
So
some, I'll get
do
some
help me,
speakers
please, in the
and get
safety
the atmosphere
matter
correct,
by
maybe light a
keeping your
candle,
seatbelts
and I'm good.
fastened.
You know what I mean?
Whenever
Feels
the
private.
seatbelt
Pause.
signs are switched off.
And thanks for the reminder, Michelle, because Michelle's over there in Great Britain. A lot of people in Great Britain, they know who Dame was. The pop culture over there didn't know who Rockefeller was. So what Dame did is he did a Rockefeller Rockaware campaign with Naomi Campbell, and Naomi Campbell introduced Dame to Victoria Beckham, like, yo, you should use her. If you use her, you're gonna get big in the UK. Because she, you know, she's a Spice Girl. And everywhere we went, like paparazzi was on her as the way they would be on Kim Kardashian and Kanye. These days, they was like that on Victoria 20 years ago. Like they was chasing Princess Diana around. She was like that. She was the most photographed person for years out there. So Dame did a deal with her, and she was a model for Rockaware, one of the Spice Girls, which took Rockaware to the next level overseas. Jay-Z has shit to do with that. Jay-Z ain't have a motherfucking thing to do with that. Nothing. Nothing. His name made the brand or his image, but when it comes to sales and getting it in the stores and all that other shit, that's Dame going to meet with the buyers and going to do the shit. Not Jay. This nigga Steve Stoute over here talking this dumb shit.
Holla back, world takeover. Right around Victoria.
Just in case we should encounter some unexpected turbulence. And as I
Party Artie, the one and only, baby. Straight out of Brooklyn.
Straight out of Brooklyn?
Straight out of Brooklyn, baby.
All right, we'll bring you on the European takeover.
World tour, baby. Armandale, the world tour with Party Artie. We're going all over the place. We're going with the big boys. You know what I'm saying? First stop, London. We're gonna take over London for a few days. Make some noise out there. Then the next leg, a little Paris, a little couture. Got my girls out there, you know what I mean? Then after that, we're gonna be blessed to meet Mr. Mandela in South Africa, you know? A little Amsterdam with Biggs. We'll take over the little coffee shops, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And then back home to the motherland. So coming at you, man, you know what I mean?
And what's your purpose on this trip?
I'm here for the party support. Get a little energy with everybody. Got a couple people I want to introduce Biggs and Dame too in London. You know what I mean? Some people in Paris. A little business, a little pleasure, a little bit of everything, you know? Mostly some power up the energy, full force, you know? They brought the heavy dogs out. All right?
Any predictions for this trip?
A lot of partying, man. A lot of partying and a lot of women. A lot of girls. That's what I'm here for.
No private jet this time. We're flying commercial, but actually this was much more comfortable than the G4 or the G6 that we'll be flying.
Yo, show them your seats. Show them your seats.
Yo, these seats, like Kung Fu style. Check this out. Grasshopper style. I don't think it's easy to understand it. Cup holder. All this action going on. I feel like I'm in a tank.
I'm sorry.
I think I'm in a tank.
So behind the secret line.
This is not some James Bond movie. Look at this. That's what's up. an extra seat for, you know, the wifey if she decides to come. Nah, she'd say, yeah, I see that. But anyway, you know, just happy to be here. You know, it's gonna be awesome. And hey, I love flying commercial. I love flying anyway. Sure, you tell me where to go, I'll fly.
Yeah, this is OG Ross back again, Europe, you know. Couldn't wait to miss, you know, get on this trip. Can't wait to see, you know, South Africa, put my foot on the mother's land, you know. Always I wanted to do something like that, you know. God bless, you know what I mean? G1.
Where'd you go back to yesterday?
Well, Amsterdam is someplace, you know. I think that's a homeland of mine, you know. I think I was supposed to always be in Amsterdam, you know what I mean? I'm going back there, have some fun, smoke some weed. Like it always been, you know. Word up.
I see y'all when we land, you know. And half is that man. For the record, half is that man.
Where's all the girls at, Steve Stoute? Where's all the girls? We're like, where's all the girls? Like, what the fuck? Like, I could go for days and show you trips. Like, where's these girls that you like? And Dane was supposed to be building brands. He was building brands. And I ain't got to defend him, but I ain't gonna sit there and let you lie on him neither. You know, I'm just here for the receipts, brother. Because you're talking about the cameras follow him. I know that you don't want to say my name. You don't want to say, oh, him and Choke No Joke running around.
Yes, is this what it is? Paparazzi running around flashing your kids, trying to catch them with a gun or a cig, hoping that they fall in some type of addiction. Baby mama hitting.
Now, this woman here that's hugging Dane was working for Naomi Campbell's company, but she was there to run everything for us for Rockaware. Her name is slipping my tongue, but it'll come to me in a minute. But she was, her and another woman that you're going to see, they were there to run everything for Rockaware, which was to hire the models that were the fit models to wear the clothes, for the buyers to come, for them to look at the clothes on the models and place orders to put the clothes in the stores over in the UK. It was like going to the Magic convention, but we just set up our own showroom in the hotel, in the suite, and all the buyers came by there and they got to look at the samples and see the models in the clothes and place orders. And that's how Dame got the clothes over in the stores, for the stores that would be the equivalent to the Macy's and the Nordstroms and all that over there. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z ain't do that. What the fuck? And at this point, when I'm at Rockaware and Dame and us, we running around from country to country promoting it and getting all sorts. The shit is doing $400 million a year. 400 million, 500 million a year. Remember in the first few months, Jay-Z rapped about it? Rockaware, 18 million in 18 months. You can fuck with rap if you want, motherfucker. At that time, it was doing 400 million a year. And that was Dame, not Jay-Z. Jay-Z contributed with his branding, the name Jay-Z, and everybody want to ride Jay-Z and get whatever's clothes. But as far as making the clothes, getting the clothes designed and getting the clothes put in, building the team, is doing all of the tech packs and everything like that. All that fucking shit is Dame. Ain't no fucking Jay-Z. That nigga off somewhere fucking running around with Beyonce.
got a bum ass job.
We got one minute.
Alright, Dave.
What's good?
You arrived at the hotel, same thing.
Yeah, I'm in London, you know? I'm in the mix. World takeover. I'm trying to, you know, take shit over. Hey, how you
down this way?
All right, sweetheart.
All right, man.
Yo, later.
Kid? No, kid. You look nice. Yeah, she
Great.
good.
Yeah,
Good.
amazing.
What are you doing? How's your trip?
How you doing?
Hey, just yeah.
Once again, another female working. That's the black female. That's her partner, and they working to handle all the buyers from the stores out there in Great Britain. They there to handle that. Hun Sophia, they there to handle all of the buyers and make sure the models and all that shit and everything go well. You know what I'm saying? These ain't girls hanging out. I don't know where Steve Stoute, where the fucking girls? That niggas is working 20 hours a day. Easy. I'm the last nigga to go to sleep because I can't go to sleep till this nigga go to sleep.
Why you doing that?
And just for the record, I'm the writer, producer, director, cameraman, and editor for every fucking thing y'all seeing right now. I shot all this. I edited all this. Ain't nobody got to tell me to do nothing. I just got to keep Dame on. Yo, tell us where we at, what we doing. And you know what I'm saying? As a writer, I ain't even got to write it because I already know because I've been doing this so long.
Because there's just.
Yeah, it smells good, babe.
You're right next door.
Who's sweet?
Hold on. Where's he?
Yeah,
Yo, you got that? You had the small. Oh, yeah. It's good at pictures.
It's good, it's nice.
Yeah.
Hey, come on. Hey, you got views.
Yo, let's see. All right,
Yo, let's order some food.
Let's light up.
It's
like army.
Yeah.
We good. So we not working on what's called, right? On Sunday.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah,
B.
you are working
What's
tomorrow.
What's going on tomorrow?
You were
Camera.
having
Y'all need a charger.
radio, music interviews, music press here.
Sunday?
But it'll be here. You're gonna have lunch here. They'll come down.
When's the last one?
As you hear, she's giving Dame the schedule. We got music and we got press here at the hotel. We got them coming to the hotel to do the music press. Niggas ain't hanging out. Niggas ain't fucking with no bitches. What is Steve Stoute talking about?
Last one's at 4 o'clock.
and 3:21. 4 to 6 is radio.
4 to 6 radio, and then we have the listening party from 8 to 9.
3:22 and 3:23.
And we had a listening party that night from 8 to 9 as well. Do that sound like a nigga that ain't working? Oh, okay.
Damn it,
Hey, Jack, it's like berry.
Hey,
No, he know.
Berry.
He knows. All he knows is blueberry.
Blueberry's good.
This shit smell. What's going on, food? We got more, right?
So what we doing today? Nothing, right?
This is me right here, you know. As you can see, I'm a chemist. Always walking around the weed, you know. This is something I grew up doing, you know, walking around weed, you know. Anything with weed, I
Now, Stoute, if you want to say somebody wasn't doing much but smoking weed, you can holler at Biggs for that.
He don't smoke it.
He don't smoke.
Money, grow it.
He needed so when he could try to roll up like he got.
Original Rastaman, man. Way back in the 1960s.
You got from Sony?
Yeah.
All the 60s.
So sweet.
Always been dread from then, you know.
No, he was great.
Always been smoking from then too, you know.
Yeah, he's gonna come by and say.
I'll never stop.
Black guy who always helps us.
And even if I'm sick,
Bro.
I am alone. This is my medicine, my healing, my blessing, my love, my life.
This is something.
Weed.
Is that good?
I think it already.
I know.
What did he say?
Turn on the air, man.
We're gonna do it right. We're gonna do it right. We're gonna open the windows,
Put on the air
towels by the door, wet the
Put on the air
towels,
conditioner.
put them down.
Professional style.
Potpourri.
Dave's ready up to side. We gotta get to work. We got a few days here for all the girls.
Yo, Artie, you know. Oh, look at this nigga, B. Yo, look at Artie.
This is GQ, bro.
Yo, dog, this is barely acceptable on a boat. Yo, it's like wintertime outside, B.
Bro, I'm gonna get a new phone. I just need to get a new phone.
Yo,
I don't understand. My thing is in charge.
yo, look how loose Artie is, B. That is so loose.
This is all yours? It's not all yours.
Yeah, man.
What?
Yeah, I gotta
Come on, bro.
I gotta be fresh. I gotta be fresh every day, B. Yo, but which one? My sneaker bags. You know, I got all my shit. You know, my electronic bag, my clothes, my shorts. You know, right.
Snickers. One bag full of Snickers. You know this nigga got a fetish for Snickers.
Sneakers. This is my sneaker bag right now. A whole more sneakers. What you got, like a book bag?
Nah, I got 2 bags, bro.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I got sandals. I got all my sandals with me.
Yo, Artie, how you walk
Dude,
around
it's
like that?
summertime, bro. It's summertime.
But
It's summertime,
you
bro.
don't feel crazy with your feet out?
You're gonna see everybody's gonna be out there wearing sandals.
Yo, I'll
dude.
wear it, B. We
everywhere, B.
Dog, this is London, B.
So,
This ain't-
exactly.
This is not San Tropez. You guys like we're in San Tropez. Artie, we in London, Artie.
Bro, it's summertime, bro. Can you leave me alone?
This nigga look crazy, B. Yo, look, he like he on a yacht.
Deckhand.
He think we are not in San Tropez, B.
I know, bro. It's summertime.
Yo, you dress like that in the city?
Yeah, bro, of course.
Yo, this nigga is crazy. Yo, he's crazy. Yo,
Biggs, can you tell him, bro? Can you tell him it's summertime, bro? Everyone wears sandals. It's summertime. Sandals.
no, nobody wears no sandals.
No.
What are you talking about?
The funny thing is,
Yeah,
Why you got your
yeah.
pants so high, man?
Look, why you got your pants so low? My pants are low, look.
Yo,
You.
it's on there too, man. Paul, you free ballers?
I never underwear.
What?
I never, bro. Never do it.
Say word.
I never, bro. Free Willy, bro. Yo, please, can we get a phone, bro? You guys are crazy, bro.
This nigga is crazy, man. Yo, go put on some drawers, man. Fucking wrong with
Can you
you?
leave me alone, please? My fashion critique, bro. I'm here in London on vacation.
Yo, this nigga crazy, bro. Buddy, why don't I'm in here for you?
That's some Rockaway gear. When we do the Rockaway stuff.
Then you put your drawers on?
No drawers. No drawers.
So you wear
But
drawers
I'm wearing
like-
sandals with the Rockaway gear, I'm telling you right now. Don't get mad at me, bro.
Yo, he says,
Don't get
yo, he
mad.
says sandals with authority. Like, yo, dog, those are sandals.
I wear these always, bro. Ever since I've been in college, bro. Every summer, just they're Birkenstocks, dude. They're made out of cork. They're good. They're comfortable.
They're
easy.
made out of cork?
Yes, but for my back.
This nigga is crazy.
For my back.
Yo, seriously, you crazy, dude.
Yeah.
F.Y. Izzle, you crazy.
He said, What's up? What's coming over, B?
I got tonight.
Ushka.
I'm gonna be at the radio
Monday.
station from 9 to 12, man.
So I'm gonna go with you.
Now, what you go? Steve Stoute said Dame's always angry. Yeah, he's always angry. Where y'all seen him angry at in there? He's always angry. He was angry. He's always angry. Yeah. Where y'all see him get angry at over there? Now, if a nigga sit there trying to get slick, yeah, he gonna get angry. If niggas try to disrespectful, yeah, he gonna get angry. But wouldn't you? I see. I gotta block certain people. I hate to block January, but I will. But this ain't about me stuck in time and whatever. This is about Steve Stoute fucking on goddamn Club Shay Shay. Know what's going on for you come in here and get your ass blocked. God damn. Motherfuckers just always gotta comment on shit, don't know the premise of why things are being shown. Anyway, moving on. So he say, oh, he's on camera. He ain't handling his own business. He trying around with these women and flipping on everybody. Okay, well, who did he flip on in that? All they wanted to do was get Dame out the way so that they can get close to Jay so they can make money. That's it. This thing ain't had nothing to do with Rockefeller. Niggas is mad because they couldn't fuck that nigga. That's all it boils down to with these niggas. Wanting you to fucking give up your jaws in your back pocket. And if you ain't with that, like many a times, Dame and us, we went into these little parties, these niggas we come in, they ain't got about 5, 6 niggas with them every time and shit. Whether it's Maxwell and Lenny Kravitz and all these niggas, they go and they disappear in these. We don't know where the fuck they go. But when we come in the party, niggas go off to them secret rooms. We don't see them no more. Then he said Dame went overseas like he had the staff to be gone and come back. Nigga, we had global phones. Dame stayed on the phone with the office. And the office team was strong enough to run shit when he wasn't there. Darren Chandler, Carlton, Shaka Pilgrim, Emmanuel Punica, Shari, Kawana, Lenny S, Big Face Gary. Yeah, I can't even think of everybody. And then Cameron he was handling his own crew. Like, so, and the most of the time the artists would be traveling with us when we went overseas, except for this one trip right here. Let me see something. Joke, no joke after dark. See, so let me see here. Oh, okay. Let me see this right here. Now, this nigga said Dane was supposedly building brands. Let me show you how many brands this nigga done built. And how I know? Because I did the EPK for it. Okay. All right. So one is Rockefeller Records, right? Then we had Rockefeller Radio. Jay-Z ain't have shit to do with Rockefeller Radio. Jay-Z never even came to Rockefeller Radio. Not once. Then he had Rockaware. That's the Rockaware campaign picture that Naomi Campbell did. It was her and Victoria Beckham, right? You see Fall Winter 03, right? Jay-Z ain't have shit to do with that. So you tell me Dane wasn't building brands, Steve Stoute? Who did this ad? Who did this deal? Dane did. Jay-Z ain't have shit to do with it. Young Guns on tour. All right. Rockefeller Films. That was Dane. He wasn't building brands. What Jay-Z had to do with Rockefeller Films on the day-to-day, outside of his name being attached to Rockefeller? What did he do for the day-to-day for the films? How many films has he directed, produced? I'm not talking about him just putting his fucking name on there. I'm talking about him being on set. I'll wait, Steve Stoute. Armadale. He wasn't building brands? Before Jay-Z had Ace of Spades. Before Diddy had Ciroc. Who was the first niggas in hip-hop with a liquor? Biggs and Dane. What did Jay-Z do when they had Armadale? The nigga went and did a fucking ad with Belvedere. Sucker nigga shit. to his own people. He wasn't building brand Steve Stoute. I just named 4 already. Might have been 5. You can add Jay-Z to the list too, because he was managing him too. And who brought all these artists to Rockefeller? Dame, right? Steve Stoute. Who signed MOP? Dame. Who signed Cameron? Dame. Who signed Kanye West? Steve Stoute. Dame. Jay didn't even want to do it. Remember? Oh, okay. But he turned around and did 2 albums with him and had him produce all his fucking music after he got there and was giving them hooks, concepts, and everything else, right? But man, get the fuck out of here. Who took care of state property? Dame. Who took care of the diplomats? Dame. Where was Jay-Z? Steve Stoute, where was Jay-Z? I know janitors that was in the office coming to clean up that been in the office more than Jay-Z, nigga. Who started rock music that was getting ready to blow up on the R&B side of Rockefeller? Jay-Z has shit to do with that. So Dame wasn't building brands? Steve Stoute? I got some more brands. So you got Rockefeller Records, Rockaware, Rockefeller Films, Armadale, Rock Music, Dash Films. Forgot to mention that. I don't even think that was the final one. Steve Stoute, who's in the studio with the artist? Where's Jay-Z, Steve Stoute? So have you seen Dame arguing or yelling at anybody in any of this footage, y'all? He was always angry. Do he look mad? Like, come on with the bullshit, Steve Stoute.
They had every piece of they had they had 12 keep
So there's the part of the Genius joint you ain't get to see, where they try to act like nobody was believing in Kanye when everybody was believing in Kanye. As you can see, Jim Jones is in the studio, Jewels is in the studio, Dame is in the studio, Biggs is in the studio, I'm in the studio. Hey, everybody believed in Kanye. They just cut that up to make it look like it. But as you can see, Jay-Z ass ain't around. So as you can see, Dame always believed in Kanye. Always Kanye came when he came to play music, this, that, and the third. What you call it? Dame was there to listen. Dame was the one that signed him. I was there the day that Dame signed him. And Kanye went all crazy and ran around the office asking, do he get a key card now? Steve Stoute, where the fuck was you at? Trying to convince Jay-Z to leave Dame somewhere, right?
Cheetah straight cheetah where she apartment like like damn you need to keep dealing with these videos. Okay. Yeah man. I don't wanna hear that weak shit no more.
I'll see everybody later. I can't give out $1,000. Yes, sir.
I don't think y'all believe Steve Stoute anyway. But I just need to let Shannon Sharp know that that shit was bullshit that he was being fed. You know what I mean? Just had to let y'all know. Now, just for the record, I just had to clear the air with that BS that was being said. Your man is bugged out. This nigga said Jay-Z saw Dame Dash ceiling. No, he did. Y'all niggas built the ceiling around Jay-Z. I mean Dame. Jay may have wanted to build the ceiling, but y'all niggas was the contractors, nigga. Jay seen Dame ceiling. That shit was so disrespectful, bro. Dame is the one that had all the dreams. Dame is the first one to have the dream to be a billionaire. He was the first one saying billionaire. Jay seen Dame ceiling. Oh, nigga, you seen it. You seen it, so you knew how you could get in there and get in Jay's ear and make him cut his man off. Now, I know they went over, they do their things over women. But ultimately, it was y'all niggas in Jay-Z ear. That's really what it was. That's why everybody wanted more. Who was everybody? You wasn't even a part of Rockefeller. Nobody wanted to work with him. No, y'all niggas blackballed him and everybody that had anything to do with Dame. If you was with Dame, Jay-Z and his fucking sucker ass punk buddy niggas, all them niggas secretly got together and found a way to block Dame out and anybody that was around Dame or worked with Dame, me included. Unless you was getting bonked in your ass by these niggas. Or you was bonking these niggas in their ass, bitch ass niggas. Nobody wanted to work with him. This nigga Steve Stoute, yo, he hate Dame. He say he's still jealous of Dame. Everything Rockefeller failed after Dame left and Jay-Z took over. Rock Nation is not Rockefeller. If Jay-Z was successful at Rockefeller, it wouldn't be no Rock Nation. Y'all couldn't work with Dame because you couldn't rob him and fuck him. That's all it was. Suck ass niggas. The Booty Bandit crew. Joke, no joke. I'm out, man. Nigga got my mood fucked up. Frontin' ass, fake ass niggas blocking niggas because they intimidated by niggas' motherfucking skill. Would you care how he talked to people? It didn't affect your pockets. Would you care how Dame talked to people? What did it do to your pockets how Dame talked to people and treated people? How did that affect you, nigga? Jealousy. Jealousy. You weak, jealous motherfuckers. If you's a weak motherfucker, you's a jealous motherfucker. If you's a jealous motherfucker, you's a weak, jealous motherfucker. Choke no joke. Make sure y'all hit that like before you get out of here. Hit that subscribe if you new. Thanks for all the donations and the super chats. I appreciate y'all, man. All right. If I ain't get your super chat on the screen, I'm sorry. I didn't want to lose my train of thought. All right. But Day QG. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate you. And everybody else that sent the super chats. Dude, shout out to the membership gang here. The original Choke No Jokesters. You know what it is. All right. I holla at y'all. Remember, don't forget that Tubi got that hip-hop nucleus. All right. Do remember, the hip-hop nucleus, the Tunnel documentary is on Tubi, all right? Choke no joke, you know already know. Natasha Holiday. Celebrate. Holiday. Celebrate. All right, Natasha. If you wish you had a holiday, ooh yeah, it's time to celebrate. Come on, let's celebrate. One day out of life, one day out of life, it will be all right. When this first happened, I laughed at Dame, even though I knew this info. I had my own personal qualms. But it's wild how they write in there for Dame. Yeah, man. But you know what? Rebel Vision, the camera don't lie. Camera don't lie. They can lie and try to write Dame off and tan America, the tanning of America and all that shit. No, I have Dame involved. We got the content to prove Rockefeller's success was mostly based off Dame's hard work and Jay-Z's image. The works in the office, the day-to-day, the staff and everything is Dame. Jay-Z's name and niggas sucking Jay-Z off, it helped a great deal. But it wouldn't have worked without the groundwork, the daily operations to make sure y'all got y'all music, y'all clothes, and any other thing that y'all want. America Magazine, I could go on for days. This thing talking about he supposed to be building brands. This thing had a magazine, man. He had a fucking iPad, the rock box or whatever the fuck the shit was. Like, man, get the yo, I'm out, man. I'm out. This nigga Steve Styles is a fucking cap. 100, y'all. Peace.
Put it up. No palm tree the trees and the palms of dealers and fiends. Late night roam the streets. Weed is weaker, but it's cheaper. Not many chicks frontin' like divas. Out west, every chick's a model like Eva, and you know I'm far from believing her. So I'm G'ing her like she G'ing me. Banging in LA is a different thing. At the end, you either dead on the bang, getting out, doing better things. On Sunset, where they hang. Hollywood, where they hustle for change. Times Square here, it's the same. No matter where you go, you'll find a lane. On the west, they kick it with Kane. On the east, trees the social thing. East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap East Coast. When I'm on the west and I'm doing my thing, don't offer me coke or your nose I bang. Friends don't offer cover deadly things. Thanks for the hospitality, we'll still hang. I won't judge you, leave me as I came. On the road to success, top of the game. Eat all the finer things in the food chain. Teach my kids to do the same. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap East Coast, you gotta love life and offer wonderful things. Being to travel is a privileged thing. Came back to the East, air wasn't fresh. Streets filled with trash, various people in the eye. It's easy to tell who's upper middle class. Police and racism, same as crash. Back to where they not social, where they less vocal. When they don't know you, be careful who show you around the East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap East Coast, whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Pop your bottles and toss the cork. If you rap West Coast, both coasts are known to give you fame. Got paparazzi playing cameras your way. Got you bobbing and weaving like Cassius Clay. Most thugs turn Muslim in older days. Change their name to Allah they pray. Probably till they decay. This go out to the east and west. For Big and Pac, y'all let's connect. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap West Coast, whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. You can't get the West without the ES. So it's manifested that we connect. You know what it is. Choke, no joke. Learn from mistakes, baby. You know what it is. Greg on the track. Rest in peace, baby. Either war, we here now. You know what it is.
Joke, no joke. About to do a little smile treat.